Good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Let's try that again. Welcome to Zelda Speedruns. We have ourselves a Grand Finals match of the Random Settings League Season 7 for Ocarina of Time Randomizer. We've got Grand Finals Game 2 between Alexis and Schulzer. I'm sorry, joining me on comms today is Alex. How are you doing?
Not too bad. Yourself?
Not too bad here. Looking forward to a good race. As we were just discussing a second ago, before I realized you were muted, Alexis, this is Game 2 in the best of 3. Schulzer took Game 1, so if he takes Game 2, then he will win the series and the tournament, and if Alexis wins, then we will be going to the Game 3.
It would be nice to see a Game 3 between these two. But you never know. It depends on what Mido's feeling that day. But either way, it should be pretty exciting.
Absolutely should be fun. So for those not familiar with random settings, it is exactly what it says on the tin. The settings are random. We have no idea what they are. For the most part, they did ban Overworld Entrance Randomizer and Close Door of Time, but just about everything else is up for grabs. We could be here for 4 minutes, we could be here for 8 hours. That is not an exaggeration.
Yeah, we did have one.
The shortest RSL race of all time was a whopping 4 minutes flat. And we have seen win times north of 8 hours before for RSL, although they're pretty rare.
Yeah.
Usually, if it
looks
goes
like
over
we start with a card
hours,
and the ocarina. That's a good start.
Very nice, yes. Yeah, usually
pretty close to standard.
These runners in these settings, these runners and the settings available, usually if it goes past about 5 hours, you've got some really, really trash settings going on.
You definitely have something like Soul Shuffle plus, like some sort of crazy amount of sanities, like songs on dungeons or keys shuffled anywhere, or keys in dungeons are usually more problematic.
And a key dungeon's key sanity is is quite a thing, yeah.
But yeah, one of the big change this year for this season was the ability to ban and blocks and to ban settings and to protect them basically from getting banned. Because before it was completely just roll the dice and have some fun.
Yep. But it should be fun. We are starting as adult here. We'll see how much entrance randomizer is on. Again, the win conditions are random as well. So we can have one. This is not a Triforce Hunt seed, so this will not be a 4-minute seed. That 4-minute flat seed was a Triforce Hunt, as we are starting adult spawn in outside the lake lab.
Yep. Doesn't look like it's immediately indoor ER.
Nope,
We could have just
do
rolled a
3
vanilla
kinds of
entrance.
themes.
Yeah. Which does mean we get some extra Sphere 0 checks.
Yep, such as right here.
Yeah, very convenient. And that's a bloopy.
I would take that for fishing.
Oh yeah, definitely. And there's also the grotto here in Lake as well. 30
Yep,
is a
and-
token, so
Oh boy.
we do
Tipping
have
Sandy
some
of
sort of
kind.
token. Yep. And both of them are leaving Lake, understandably, because it would take too much time just to farm. But we don't know about the Skull Sandy quite yet. It could be dungeons, it could be overworld, it could be both.
Yep, we'll have to find out.
Oops.
I'll get the mic sorted in a few minutes. Sorry about that. Jabu is Jabu, so we do have done. So with that means that we have
Silver Rupee Shuffle.
which Silver Rupee pack was that?
I did not quite. I want to say it might have been ice, but I didn't get a good look. They read through it faster than I do. Forest Trial?
Forest
Yeah,
Trial,
that actually. Yeah, if it's Forest Trial, then it could be regional ones. Yeah. So it could be regional pouches. It also means that chest appearance matches content is completely off.
Yep, because otherwise that would be that would not have been in the plain brown chest.
But yeah, it is definitely pointing towards regional. Yeah, field is regional for castle, as well as Lon Lon Ranch, market, and obviously castle.
Seeing some divergence here, Alexis heading for CAC and Schulzer for market.
Yep.
Going to find out how many poos do we have today.
Oh my god, 0 pose.
Oh,
No,
okay.
6. So that'll be an always hint.
Yep, 6 poos.
Schulzer read it so fast he had to read it again. But yeah, it's an always hint this time around.
First shop check.
Ooh, we
have
got
a strength upgrade for $45. We'll take that as soon as we can get the money for it.
Well, I mean, we do have a crate not too far away, so we couldn't get that. And we have wait.
Bonga for $4.90, strength for $3.80, and a boss key to something I didn't catch for.
Also, is the S for soul supposed to be lowercase?
I'm not sure.
Because that was the lowercase s for boss souls. But yeah, we finally got boss souls. I love that setting. It's really fun. I've been doing that with Combo Rando at times. And Gerudo Fortress is foolish.
The Song of Time on Miniot, I think, was the hint for Alexis.
Yep. Oh, we got the classic dungeon layout. Well, Alexis is going to get his strength. But Two Stone Bridge. And full key sanity for Ganon's boss key. That's crazy.
Oh, that's going to be fun. If expensive merchants are not on, good to know.
Which means we'll probably get a path to Ganon's boss key. Hint.
Yep.
And more money.
Yep. Apologies, I am currently taking sprawling notes, and apparently my man.
Oh, there's a wallet.
I seem to have a cold.
And there's a scale. There's a scale in Impa's cow, and Richard had a wallet.
Yep, very good find for both, especially because we saw three separate major.
Oh my goodness, the fire trial pouch and iron boots in the Bombchu shop.
360 for fire trial and 145 for the irons.
Light arrows are in Death Mountain Trail.
We really need wallets today, apparently, because we've got a lot of stuff that's wallet locked. And, well, basement.
Yep, the least useful sulfur pouch. And unshuffled weird egg. So 3-song route is fairly easy, and it looks like it's songs on songs, because we got Requiem on Nocturne.
Yep.
Other than how pricey the shops have been, this is looking pretty tame. And
yeah, so far not too bad.
We're not able to read that hint because Schulzer lagged out at the time he read it.
Yep.
It looks like Ganon's castle path to key, though, because he's got it on his personal tracker. Yeah, that's what it's looking like to what I'm seeing on his personal tracker. Huge raid right at the start of what is going to be a very exciting match. So we already have a pretty big divergence between the two runners.
Sure have, as we see the opponents in the windmill. Sorry, apparently I just started sneezing out of nowhere, and I'm trying to keep myself muted so you don't hear me sneezing my face off as we get prelude on ZL.
Now the question is our warps shuffled? But that's a thing that Schulzer can figure out later.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, this is our first token here. Let's see if Overworld is confirmed on. And yeah, Indoor ER is confirmed off because we've not had a single shuffled entrance at this point. Checking the market shops. Another boss soul.
Yep, slow down.
Baronade.
You're ahead of me, by the way.
My bad. I will refresh. But yeah, we have a Baronade for 430 rupees, so a lot of double wallet lock stuff. And another
Yep,
soul. King Dodongo for 100.
Oh, funny game. But yeah, if someone could check the VOD, because Alexis saw a boss key in one of the cack shops, so there were too many things in it, and I didn't manage to catch which boss key or its price.
Well, someone's might have mentioned it might have been regional, so it would be Shadow, and that's a bomb bag in Hyrule Castle on the skull.
Very nice find. I thought it was a red. I thought the text was red for that boss key, so it might not be regional boss keys. But if someone in chat could confirm that, that would be great. There's quite a lot going on in these settings, so it's hard to follow it all. I also missed the first Temple of Time hint for Schulzer too.
Oh, you got a refund.
Very nice. I'm gonna refresh my page as well and hit the refresh button for restream on Schulzer's side.
Alrighty.
So let me know
Let's
if I
see
miss
what
anything.
Bomb Chupaling has.
Yep.
Well, there's a Greg. I'm not sure if it's our Greg.
Yep. And Bloopy. Alright, so that's not it.
And I mean, Schulzer can get the King Dodongo soul at any time before going adult again.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter. You don't have to get it right now. Just get it eventually. We do know that DC is the Fire Medallion, so that's not super useful in the grand scheme of things.
Other than for a song, but yeah.
It's
yeah,
for a
inside
song, but
Ganon's
it's
Castle Path to Key.
Yeah, but I meant that, I mean, it's Requiem, which Spirit's the Light Medallion. One of our strength upgrades is double wallet locked. We might not see that for a bit.
Or ever. Well, we're seeing King Dodongo, that's for sure.
Yep.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, Dodongo's Cavern is just a pretty easy dungeon to get out of the way. And Shadow Trial off, which means we have at least 4 trials on.
Yep. At least 4 trials on, and we need all of our strength upgrades.
Yep.
We need to go get that wallet. Or not get that wallet. We need to go. Yeah, we need to get a wallet to get that strength upgrade.
Mm-hmm.
We also need that wallet to get our Fire Trial Silver Rupee pack, quite likely. And,
Actually, that is a good point. What if Light Trial is also off? Then we don't need the strength.
Oh, right, good point, because Fire Trial Strength 3 is for a Silver Rupee, but then again, Inside Ganon's Castle is Path to Key, which could be Strength 3 locked.
Oh, 100%.
Alright, Boulder of Destiny is going to be a new hint for us. Prelude goes to market.
So we do, in fact, have random warps.
Yep. Because it would have said specifically Temple of Time otherwise. And junk hint.
That's still not a bad warp to see. Alexis is not going to be getting that bomb bag for a little bit.
Yeah, it didn't have any weapons to hit it with.
Yeah.
We will need a bottle if Water Trial is on, that is correct. Well, bottle or blue fire arrows if they're on.
Alright, let's see
Chick-
what the... oh, unfortunate.
Just a bloopy on the chickens.
Right, Alexis does not have the stick, so he will have to ignore that skull for now.
It's rather unfortunate he doesn't have sticks right now, given the skull sanity.
And there's Sarya's.
Yep.
Nice. It was just 50 rupees.
Good for Alexis.
It is not moo time.
New cows. Oh, and that was the water boss key in CAC, actually.
Ah, so we have anywhere keys anywhere then.
Yep, water temple boss key in the CAC potion, CAC bazaar for 155 rupees.
Well, we're about to see if scrubs are shuffled.
The answer to that is
Nope.
All right, that's at least one less thing to have
I
to
see.
spend money on.
Should be one with... trying to remember if there's actually one with sticks in the area, but I don't think so. But that is not bad. So it doesn't seem like grottos are shuffled either, and our save warp is SFM, and we got Zelda's Lullaby off of Sarya's.
Yep. And 30 skulls is still a token. What was the first hint at the SFM, by the way?
I don't remember. But, domain is Wath. We have Boulder Shuffle! Let's go!
Ooh. And claim check to Big Oran is dead. Fire basement loop is dead.
Yeah. Boulder Shuffle. So we managed to roll a bottom, or like a vanilla Bolda for Bolda Destiny.
Yep.
Queen Goma! So, she was just chilling in Mido's house.
Nice and convenient. Definitely boss souls anywhere given the number of souls we've seen in the shops.
Well, Kokiri's sword is shuffled.
Yep.
So, boss souls, the boss will not spawn until you collect the soul. It's about as simple as it gets. No shenaniganry with regions and such, just simple. If you don't have the boss, you can't fight the boss.
Was it the Kokiri Forest hint again? I missed it again. Oh, claim check dead. Right, thank you.
And it looks like we have closed DQ, because I see Mido's fairy, like, trying to block the way. So we will need to find a Kokiri sword if we want to do DQ.
Okay, Big Pose is the Morphosoul. Well...
That might be required.
Water is the Forest Medallion. That is a little concerning.
Yeah, it's a little bit concerning. Mido's be doing a little bit of trolling.
Yep. And apologies for my mic. I've got a bit of a cold, so I'm trying to mute whenever I need to blow my nose so that you guys don't hear that every time because, no thank you. Also, I turned myself up a bit, so hopefully Alex isn't as loud compared to me now. Apologies for that.
Right now, the point of divergence just kind of collapsed, and now it's, we see our two runners basically, Schulzer basically following Alexis, but, like, with a bomb bag. And Alexis has a strength over him.
Yep. At least on the...
And
well,
a few
for better
songs.
or worse, with Boulder Shuffle, we're not getting much of any bomb lock checks here since, since we've got a blue fire boulder by SFM, for instance, instead of the usual bomb rock.
And a scale, yeah. And to Kakariko, it's not... I have a feeling it's looking like it's ALR, because we've been seeing a lot of, like, bomb boulders.
It's feeling pretty, ALR, yeah, and the river domain here makes sense. Yeah, Alexis knows that this is path because we got that domain wave the hero in SFM.
They started as adult. They just went child pretty quickly.
Yep.
Zora's Fountain has 2 major items.
Okay, thank you. I am currently updating our commands. GTG's in Silver Rupees. Not sure which set. There's a couple in the Wasteland.
Yeah. A GTG pouch in Wasteland. And I know that, crates are off, so it's either the token or it's the chest itself. All locations reachable, as in you can get to... At some point, you can get to every check in the game.
Yep.
And that looks like a hook shot up there. That's probably the... Checking to see if frogs are on, because we have not seen the frogs hint. But it's also a good opportunity to get some extra cash, and you see hover boots for $4.75 in the Goron shop.
More money! More money needed.
At least this time it's near the Skull Kids.
There is that. Sadly, I should note too, this is not a full wallet. They did not start with a full wallet. They will have to grind all of that money for all of the everything this seed. Once they can get their wallets, that is.
Well, I mean, at least they got one. Ideally, it would be nice to get the other two.
Water Foolish,
Water
okay.
Temple Foolish. Well, there's the other copy of the Morpha hint.
Yep.
And it is, in fact, a real hook shot. Yeah, because that Morphosoul locks 2 songs. So, and we
Yes,
know
it
it's songs on
does.
songs. So, unfortunate.
Alright, so, hint commands are up to date for now.
Alright, now's a good time actually to touch your shop.
Yep. And another
There's
boss
the
key.
boss key.
Fire for
110
110.
rupees for fire.
And
Oh my
Ice Scythe
god.
Room for 90.
The fact that it could be either of those is just mildly concerning.
Could be, oh, either of those hinted. Oh, either of those for the path? Yeah. Or Wave the Hero? Yeah, because fire's the. Well, fire is a stone, so that might be why.
Yeah, I very easily could just be for fire. Nehru's is in fact the major item.
GTG in the
But
water
it's-
entrance.
So yeah, if we could get a long shot, then and another wallet, that's Water Temple done.
Yep.
Yeah, Fountain was the major. Domain was Wath. And Schulzer made it just in time for down pay.
Yep. Did anyone catch how much Nehru's love was in the shop, by the way?
445 it looked like.
Oh, hey, more expensive stuff. That one we probably won't be buying.
Yep.
It is logically relevant potentially for the Squirrel City Grotto, but they can get around that.
A lot of things are expensive in this seed. That was a silver rupee pouch for Shadow, I believe. I don't know which. I don't remember which one it was, but
Chat, can you help?
because we already got the the only one in well, so it can't be that. So.
Yeah, I did not see that one at all. I assume it was in CAC, but if someone in chat can tell us which Shadow Silver Ruby pack that'd be great.
And there's eye drops. The world's finest eye drops.
Big Oran is dead.
Alexis,
We don't know if that trade quest shuffle is on, so that's something to consider.
I'm taking advantage of. There's that silver rupee pouch I was mentioning.
Okay, chat says they think it was the Shadow Scythe room. Got it. For the silver rupees and CAC. Got it. Thank you.
Yeah, Alexi was taking advantage of the random rupees that drop from the second time that you get the diving mini game after winning. So it can get you a lot of money, and it certainly did in his case.
And we might need that money given what's in that shop. I did realize, though, that the Ice Cavern Scythe Room Silver Rupees are probably the way of the hero, because Ice Cavern is way of the hero, and we can't do anything in Ice without those. We can't do the Ice Map chest without those Silver Rupees.
Yep. That sounds
Blur
reasonable
here in
to
the
me.
Composer Grave. Also, CAC Path to Goma is interesting. We've got a scale for first hook.
Well, bomb bag is available, so it's not for just the first hook.
True. We've got okay. So, oh right, forgot bombs are available. We've got a skill. We've got a strength.
Strength is looking likely, but there is a shadow silver rupee pouch that it could be.
Yeah, what was on child fishing, by the way?
Looks like
a skull. Thank
skull,
you.
a token.
And I think that was Furor's. Was it at Furor's win on Schulzer's side, or what was that in the Composer Grave Torches? As it looks like Bolero took us to Kohiri. Token.
Yeah, more tokens.
Okay, thank you.
Owls are not shuffled.
No.
Oh, Schulzer gonna be buying the iron boots before going adult, it looks like here.
Has the money, may as well, since he knows he's going to be spending money on everything else too.
Wait, where did the market warp get us into? Did it actually get us into the...
I didn't catch it.
Because if it gets us into the bomb, like near the Bombchu shop, like, because I just saw the Zora tunic in there, and it could just be a case
that's
there.
That's a good point. Chat might be able to help us tell us which specific warp that was. I didn't. Baronade is a 430 rupee soul, yes. Here's that bomb bag for Alexis.
Yep.
Which thankfully isn't going to make a big difference for him. Schulzer didn't really get anything new that Alexis couldn't get from that bomb bag. But yeah, our Wave to Hero and Path commands are a little convoluted right now. Apologies for that, because there's a lot of stuff in these settings. I mean, Toxic Rain, at least a lot of these boss souls are in shops. A lot of the everything is in shops this seed. We've got about close to 10 major items in shops, most of them at least single wallet locked, several double wallet locked.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't check Din's Ferry. Because it made sense that Schulzer didn't do it. Although, if I had to make a guess, it's probably because he wanted to preserve time of day.
Possibly, yeah.
Because we do not have Sun Song.
Yep.
Well, Schulzer will be getting that hook shot soon enough. So,
that's good for him.
Also, the hook shot is a Sphere 0 check anyway because of the bean.
Oh yeah, I forgot that. Whoops.
I remember that tripping me up as well, so I don't blame.
Yeah, and I just took a quick count of my sheet. There are 12 major items in shops already. I think I've seen all shops. So there's 12 major items in shops. 10 of them are at least one wallet locked. And I think like 8 of those 10 are double wallet locked, which is really, really, really rude, game.
And Schulzer, he peeked in this skull, and it is a bloopy.
Yep.
They're leaving $60 on the drawbridge. It's a lot of money, at least. Oh my god. Yeah, trying to get off on this bean is kind of annoying. That should get it. Nice. And Schulzer does not have that silver rupee pouch that Alexis has, because he hasn't been into Domain.
Nope, so he does not know that, so he will not be able to get terribly far in ice because he can't get to the map room without it. Well, he doesn't have a bottle for it anyway, so that's the other problem.
I mean, you can peek it at least, because it is worth peeking with the silver rupees. And the the fountain is also a 2 majors.
Yep.
There is the token, but it's not the right time of day for it. So yeah, there's quite a few checks in this area that we could be grabbing, so...
And Ice is Wave the hero, which he does have that hint because it was at Temple of Time.
Oh, we need the hammer for that one! Oh, that's beautiful.
Or we can just buy them as child.
Yeah, but I mean as adult, we need a hammer.
Yep, can't get to the Zora shop without it.
Oh my god! Oh, that is beautiful. You can even still see his feet sticking out from underneath the boulder.
Oh, I see what you mean now. It's KZ is, yeah, KZ's under a hammer boulder. Ha. That is funny, game.
Oh, Schulzer doing the ESS turn setup for, King Zora skip.
Yep. And yes, Boulder Shuffle is a thing. We've seen it a couple times in RSL this season.
Yeah, it was something added this season.
Burning Cactus still Requiem. That is our always hint of the seed for songs. With this being a 2-stone bridge, the old Ode, he is a sometimes hint.
ESS, no. It's for one of the tricks that is actually banned in these settings. But the angle was named after the trick was found.
ESS as in E as in DEF is Extended Super Slide. As one of our major items in Fountain is a magic meter there on the iceberg.
Oh, that's a Kokiri sword, it looks like. I might be wrong.
Sure looks like it, yeah, which is interesting because...
No, that's a slingshot!
That is a slingshot, yep.
Okay, apparently I need better glasses.
You're fine.
But yeah, that's a slingshot. That's one of our major items.
Slingshot in magic, because the magic is on the iceberg.
Yeah, unless it's a bait magic. It is, in fact, real magic. So we do not have to go back into Fountain for anything.
Which is really nice, especially for that one skull, and you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like, we still don't know what's on 40 or 50, but... Oh, there's Spirit. That definitely confirms that it is required only.
Yep, that is Spirit in Ice, which, very good information.
And 40 is dead.
Great. We are never seeing, we're never seeing Spirit, quite likely, given that our Strength 2 is 380 rupee locked. And I know it's really early for a bet, but I kind of want to put a bet out for where our second wallet has gone to. No, random warp songs cannot bring us to that loading zone.
Yeah, I don't think it can take us to that specific entrance, like, Ice Cavern.
Regular song shuffle can, it's something to do with the way and loading zones in OoTR work. And I haven't updated the command just yet for 40, but 50 is unknown.
I think we're going to be getting a peek into Force Temple here.
Yep. But yeah, so for refresher chat, the reason why I figured let's just put up a bet because I find it funny, and that's
it's
the
the
invisible
pot room.
spikes.
No, it's the one for the pot, like, to get into the pot room, so...
Yeah, I know, but that's the invisible spikes room is the room that's technically in, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
It is possible that second wallet is impossible and you can't beat the seed without it, that is true. Although I'd be a little surprised given just how much is double wallet lock, to be quite honest with you, so...
And there's Song of Time.
But yeah, as a refresher, the things that are double wallet lock that this would not be behind. Shadow in... Okay, we'll take a look here. Things our wallet cannot lock. This wallet cannot be the... there could be two wallets available, but the things that are double wallet locked include a strength upgrade, Neighbor's Love, our hover boots, the Bongo Soul, the Baronade Soul, our Fire Trial Soul, and our Fire Trial Silver Rupees. And if all 6 of those things are unrequired, I would be a little surprised, to be honest.
There's our light arrows.
Oh, hey, cool.
Very simple. I think we're gonna look into Dodongo's Cavern here on Alexis' side. And it's Forest Temple.
Forest Temple, so we'll be back later.
I feel like it's pretty unlikely that both of our other wallets are inaccessible, though.
It would be very unlikely, because that would require that Fire Trial be off as well, because and that we have nothing that's Strength 2 locked, because one of our strengths is... Our Strength 2 is double wallet locked, and we are very, very likely to need it.
Yeah, given how we at least know we have at least 4 trials, we could have 5.
Yep.
And nothing really in Shadow Temple so far, so... Well, it's time to bail.
Yep, we don't have hover boots to continue because those are double wallet locked too.
They're nearby, but yeah, they are definitely very much wallet locked. Yep. And shops in Hyrule can't seem to do it in installments.
Nope. Our runners sure wish they could do installment purchases given the everything that's double wallet locked. No Strength 3 rocks are not shuffled with Boulder Shuffle, thankfully. It is an option, but it's not enabled in RSL.
That'd be hilarious, but yeah, I can imagine it really mess things up.
And Schulzer is doing a bit of money grinding for our single wallet locked items, since we might as well at least buy those before while we have a chance. Good. Hi, Dad. Thank you for the support and kind message. I'm sorry you're having a rough go with things, but glad to provide something light and fun here and during these times for you.
Yeah. Well, we haven't seen Link the Goron because we didn't have explosives or strength first time through.
Didn't have any way of blowing him up.
Yeah, well, technically we did, but it was not quite worth the effort at the time.
Nope. And just a stick.
Yeah, I was worried that Schulzer's connection would have cut us off from seeing what was there, but thankfully it didn't do that. There's the double. Here. It was the double hint for Deku Theater, and they were both dead.
Alexis is here as child, which means that he'll be able to check the child crate skull in the maze. That's quite easy to miss.
I believe Schulzer tried to check this earlier and didn't
or
really
he might be able to, because Boulder Shuffle is fun. Yeah, never mind. We are definitely not doing that.
The scary part is that it's a possibility that could be done. Because I did see some red ice, so there is a chance.
We would need multiple blue fire bottles for that.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And logic can get really weird for that. We had a discussion about that on a front restream for an earlier match. I think it might have been quarterfinals. Nocturne and Crater. But there can be some interesting logic or lack. Logic for Red Ice Shuffle is not the best in Boulder Shuffle, I think, was what we concluded. So there can be there could be some weirdness. Yeah, no blue fire as this child, so that isn't a thing, unfortunately.
And we got Nocturne, so nope. Well, there's
Nocturne. Nocturne, but we don't know where it goes.
Not yet. We're about to find out. Zora's Domain.
Well, that's not terribly useful logically.
Schulzer should have just grabbed this instead. Although you did need the hook shot in river, so. Looks like Alexi is also going to be grabbing his iron boots and going adult here. This makes a lot of sense.
It makes sense. No, blue fire is not logical for DC, sorry. Blue fire is not logical for mud walls because it's funny, but they don't expect it from people, so.
It is also a pain to get all that blue fire for it.
It really is. We also, as far as Rush Ice goes, we don't know where Ice is. It is Dungeon ER, we haven't found it. We will need access to it, though, because it is Way of the Hero.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was actually in Spirit Temple. Oh, Lexi is checking the Fountain Fairy, which is a vanilla boulder.
Yep,
and we got the frog's double hint, dead.
Good. Not too surprising, it's required only, and we're likely not going to ever get access to frogs, too.
A strength 2 boulder on the cow.
Yep, so we're not getting there. We know it's required only because Spirit Temple is an ice cavern.
Yeah.
And that is permanently inaccessible as child. Our warp songs cannot take us there.
And also, the market warp also doesn't lead us to the Zora Tunic.
Nope. And
Oh, there's a
question from
second
chat.
wallet. It's in Forest Temple.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Well, Soho, you win. Forest Temple was the winning bet for that wallet. That does not terribly surprise me. Kind of figures it had to be someplace relatively early, given the number of everything that's wallet locked.
Who's ready to murder a lot of Skull Kids for money?
Oh my goodness, there's gonna be so much money grinding.
We're gonna be saving Termina hundreds of times.
Yep, I did not catch what the small key setting is, I'm afraid.
That might be cheesy. God, Schulzer. I mean, yeah, technically true. It is revenge for Termina because
This is Adult Link, yeah.
I like to think he's saving it a second time. No, it's own dungeon keys.
Yep, probably just own dungeon keys, no key rings.
It is pretty understandable. It was throwing us a curveball.
Yep.
Yeah, getting
And,
those hover boots now is not a bad plan.
No, question by the way, though, since I'm now thinking about it. Yeah, we're going money grinding. Yeah, question from chat. Have we seen any heart pieces? No, I don't think we've seen any heart pieces or heart containers.
I think it's
might...
minimal.
That was my next thought, yep. What's our damage multiplier, by the way?
It looks like it's normal.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we, Seed's got interesting opinions on it all. Schulzer gonna buy his strength 1. No, Manchi, there's only one bomb bag, one wall, one slingshot, one magic, one bow. And Schulzer taking a very long look at this shop and going, "You're kidding, game." Yeah, definitely making a shopping list. You have to make a shopping list in this seed because,
Oh
my goodness, the game really wants you to go shopping. Oh hey,
Schulzer will
huge
be able to
rupee.
get 400 rupees going out of cash. 420 rupees. So he'll be able to actually buy stuff in the shop.
Well, that huge rupee lets him buy his Water Temple boss key immediately, although I'm not sure how tempting it is because he knows water is foolish. They both have that hint.
And
but then again, water is the
Adult
forest
Andrew
med,
is
so...
another gold rupee, so
Mhm.
he'll be walking out with 445.
Yep,
Buy
and then
almost
that will
everything.
let him... Well, no, that lets him buy one expensive item, Alex.
Yeah. But anything in the, in there.
It lets him buy anything. It doesn't let him buy everything. I thought you said everything, sorry. He can buy any item he chooses with those 2 huge rupees, but he will have to grind if he wants to buy every item if that's in the shop.
It'd be funny if this was another wallet.
Oh, a third wallet would be great.
Yeah, it was a token. Unfortunate.
You know, in this seed, I wouldn't even complain too hard about bloopies, given how much money we need. At least for now.
Yeah. I'm probably gonna get the strength. Yeah.
I would
This
buy the
makes the
strength
most sense
first.
here.
Yeah. You're not getting the. You're not
He was
getting
trying
two bongo.
He was trying to buy the
I was gonna say that math does not work, Schulzer.
So you can actually purchase the item if you're fast enough. Like when it's going down, if you're fast enough, you can actually purchase an item. Like you can actually purchase the item without actually having the amount.
But yeah, I
As
didn't
long
quite
as
get it.
the countdown gets to the right number, but yeah, unfortunately, not this time.
Nope, and this doesn't have enough money otherwise. By the way, that strength upgrade is one of the only things that's double wallet locked that's not over 400 rupees. The Fire Trail Silver Rupee pack is 360 rupees in the Chew Shop, and then the other double wallet locked items are 400 plus, which is rude, game.
So that Rudo's letter could be path to Queen Goma.
Yeah, it could for that slingshot possibly, since that's our only slingshot of the seed.
Yeah. It could also be cheesing the money requirement. Yeah, it is legal. But I think it's gotten nerfed. Oh yeah, Jabu's in Jabu. Right, because we got that hint.
Yep, but that could be the slingshot of icy waters might be a thing.
Yeah. But it feels like the timing for it has gotten a little bit more strict for for actually purchasing it. Because I do remember people saying that in like doing it in races before.
Yeah. Yeah, anyhow, Dampe race for Schulzer, whose stream is lagging. There we go. Recovery heart and a red rupee.
There's the yeah. And that actually takes us right into the shop too, so very
That's
convenient.
pretty convenient.
So that's a hammer requirement skipped. It was just a bloopy.
I mean, Schulzer, I don't know that he rushed his child domain, because yes, those Way of the Heroes are a little dubious, but it's also kind of a trip to get back to child domain right now.
But yeah, anyways, there's Alexis learning about the well. But yeah, Alexis is going into ice. He's going to grab that slingshot and that magic too. Oh, well, that's a fairy fountain access. So, we do not. Thankfully, the only entrances we do have to track this seed are like dungeon entrances, so it is not too bad.
Yep, yeah, this one's pretty straightforward since it's just the dungeons today. Sorry, I was making a bit of a report in Discord over things. Anyhow, back on topic.
Right now, we're just retreading steps on each of our runners' sides, so nothing too crazy. Yeah.
Archie cannot get a warp into ice for spirit access. Alexis getting that slingshot now, and I agree, buying hovers and trying Shadow might not be a bad idea.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, for regional small keys or silver rupees, they can be in their own dungeon because they are part of the their region. So, and it looks like Schulzer is going to go child here. Because there are a lot of things that are... Because at least on Schulzer's side. He's killed Skull Kid at least 2 times.
Yeah, at least twice, yeah, and we'll be seeing it more times given how much stuff we need to buy this seed. But Schulzer is going to go Child Domain now to see what's here, since that's Way of the Hero, and he's found a collection of really dubious things for it.
And we're finally seeing adult fishing, I believe. I don't remember if Schulzer did it, but if he did, I might have missed it. But getting that letter will be very handy on Schulzer's side. But he's also going to be doing Child Domain here, which it makes sense. If you know it's Wath, and you're not confident on what's Wath, then this isn't a bad play to do.
Yeah, it makes sense here.
All bottles exist, no matter what setting. But
In
whether they're
Plentiful,
accessible
though, there
or
are...
not...
Yep. Whether or not they are accessible, though, is dependent on, yeah. Or that's dependent on required only. As we do see GTG here for Alexis, since that we know was in the water entrance by way of hints.
And it is available, so... While Water Temple is foolish, it does still lock 2 songs behind its completion.
Yep, as, ooh, hey, small key on the GTG Lava Room freestandings.
Hey, look, a golden rupee.
Which, we'll take that.
Yeah, that's probably going to be on the way to the hammer room, so... The hammer block room, so...
You know, Alex, looking at our tracker so far, we've got a decent amount of items so far, all things considered.
Oh, he didn't even grab the gold rupee. I'm surprised.
Huh.
Yeah,
Well, he doesn't have the second wallet yet. He doesn't have the second
True.
wallet yet. So
yeah, because that's in Forest
so
Temple.
it wouldn't actually do him much, so...
Yeah, saving it for when he actually gets the second wallet. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's got 155 out of 200 rupees right now. He'd just waste all of it.
Well, shortcuts on for Jabu.
That's convenient. Oh, hey, Silver Boulder Room. Spirit Boulders, okay. Alexis did get the slingshot, yes.
Yeah, he picked it up after checking the fairy fountain.
But yeah, in the grand scheme of things, though, Alex, I'm looking at our trackers, and we're not missing a great deal. We obviously need strength 3. We need our only bow wherever that's at.
May need and we'll need a hammer.
We'll need a hammer. It depends on if we have another trial off or if we need all remaining trials. But we need a if forest trial, like we need a fire source or forest trial because we don't have any.
Yeah, there are red rupees like in the waterfall
Yep.
before it.
Yep.
Logically, you need irons for it, but you can dive, like just jump into the water and get it.
Yeah, Alexis needs a second wall. I mean, he'll pick it up. It's in forest. He just hasn't been there yet as adult. But as far as missing items, we need a second wall. We need our last strength. We need our only bow. We need either the forest or fire temple boss souls, which we haven't seen either, as we get a Zora tunic and GTG. We need several trials items. Exactly how many depends on what trials are on. We don't know if it's 4 or 5. We know Shadow Trial is off. It might be the only trial off. There might be a second, and if there's a second, we don't know which. But we're still we haven't gotten a we are filling up that tracker though, which isn't so bad.
Yep.
Unfortunately, we need either the Phantom Ganon and Volvagia souls are two of the only souls we don't have for bosses. We know where the Bongo Baronade, KD, Goma, and Morpha bosses souls are, just not the others. Ice Cavern, where is it? Who knows? It's Dungeon ER. We haven't seen it. We also need to find Deku Tree, or Fire, because we haven't seen those two. We have seen Forest.
Oh, I see what he's doing. Alexis gonna set time of day here.
We need to set foot in ice logically because it's Way of the Hero. We don't know how far we can get, but we need to get in there. It's closed Deku JRP. Toxic Rain, the thing with the Shadow Temple entrance is we may never be able to get there because it's Warp Song Shuffle and it's required only. Very good chance we can't get in.
Yep. We do have GTG entrance available.
We do.
And we also did not have to free Epona, which is really nice.
Yeah, in dungeon entrance... Well, in non-dungeon entrance rando, Deku is never available as adult. In dungeon entrance rando, you need to open Deku as child before you can get in there as adult. We have seen the Fire Temple entrance. It's the well, which we also may never get access to because, again, required only Warp Song Shuffle.
Yep.
There's the Baronade Soul pickup for Schulzer.
But Schulzer is going back adult here. He had bought the sold Baronade. Probably as a means to justify killing another Skull Kid for hover boots.
Well, he had the money, he's in the area. Pick it up, don't worry about it after that. Jabu is the Shadow Medallion, which not incredibly likely to be useful, but Shadow's the other one for lack, so who knows?
Oh, this is gonna be close. Oh!
Not quite.
Unfortunate.
We can get the Hammer Rocks here, which is not so hammerlocked, and just some seeds.
Unfortunate.
This Valkyria War, by the way, great for that Skull Kid farm.
It really is.
But Alexis is going to take our first look at the GTG area, which is useful. We do know that Fortress is foolish, and it looks like Brutal Card Shuffle is off, so we don't have to go rescue. Yeah, so we're just going straight in.
And there's Deku.
Okay, so adult-only Deku Tree. Interesting.
So to finish, we need either Din's Fire or a bow.
Yes, I think that explains why Kak is path to Goma, because we started with a Garuda card and the Goma Soul was in Mido's house, so that can't. So those are not path.
Oh yeah, Epona was on Windmill.
Oh, I forgot that. Yes, a windmill would do it for. That is a good catch. Because it's yeah, Kak must lock either that or Din / Bo for getting to the basement.
Oh yeah, Bridge was already there, so it's not that either. So
No, but Epona's song could be for, I don't know, our lovely big pose.
oh my goodness, that is possible. There's also the Rudo's letter.
There's a lot of things. Like
There was a silver rupee pouch in Shadow as well.
just you can read the list I wrote up in this. It's Ganon's castle is 2 stones. We can't get in. We can't beat Deku Tree. We really can't beat Forest, and we haven't even found Fire Temple. But yeah, Kak has a Puna Song, a Silver Scale, a Strength Upgrade, the Shadow Invisible Spikes Silver Rupees, a Bongo Bongo Soul, and a Rudo's Letter. Boss Souls means that you need to find the Boss Soul item to have the boss physically appear in their room. Can't beat the dungeon without it. Now, Schulzer is not going to be able to check the Boulder's chest here in Spirit because the silver rupees for that room are in JTG, which Alexis got a few minutes ago. We can check most of the silver. We can check the silver rupees here, though. Okay,
that's a
dungeon
map.
And there is a key on the Boulder's silver rupees.
It looks like another pouch.
Yep, sunblock.
Yeah, we've not seen many dungeon tokens, and it looks like they might be off.
Might be, yeah. Shadow is in the DC entrance, Rukarn. Hover boots were one of our many double wallet locked items, so nobody's been back there with hovers just yet.
Yeah, that was another change this season. MQ has been retired for RSL.
And actually, no, we do not know if Boss Shuffle is out of the picture. Nobody's checked.
Yeah, no one's been able to really check. And no one still is really able to check.
No, because we don't have access to any boss rooms. As Deku Tree, Compass, and Ganon's funny game. Very helpful. Yeah, Alexis will need that wallet from Forest, but he is making good progress in clearing checks. Part of the thing with this seed is you just have to go a lot of places for everything.
Oh,
Twin Rova, that was Twin Rova. Okay. No, Alexis did not have access to the Deku boss room. You need Bo or Din's Fire as adult to do it. Or Bo, Din's Fire... Yeah, Bo or Din's Fire, because you can shoot through the torch, you don't need fire arrows. We do have that trick turned on.
Oh, we do this season? Okay.
Or I'm fairly sure RSL has that enabled at least.
I know Mixed Pools does, but I wasn't sure on RSL.
Pretty sure RSL has had it enabled for years. So I don't think that's new, Alex. I'm fairly sure RSL has it on. But I also may be mixing things up because I do way too many tournaments, so it's hard to keep it all straight. But yeah, for all practical purposes, in any case, you need Dins or a bow to light the web to get to the basement, so we can't check if Goma's down there. Hey, gold scale.
No, there's a gold scale. If we didn't have iron boots, this would have been even better. But since we do, it's not as nice. And
Alexis
we're
crossing the
Spirit
wasteland.
Entrance.
This is
The only thing
Lens
not
Lock.
putting it. Yeah, the only thing we're missing is lens. Everything else is available. Oh, there's the paperweight.
Yep, I see a fish bottle over there.
Yeah, there's ice, there's water, there's Dodongo's Cavern. We don't know.
Okay,
of.
chew bags are on, by the way, because the chew
Yep.
salesman just said, "Hey, you don't have it. What's up, dude? Go find that."
It's like denied.
What's left to find? Ice, water. We haven't seen DC, fire, water, ice, or ice. So,
But yeah, it's good to get those extra bottles.
and we know we have to find ice. We know ice cavern must be accessible wherever it is. GTG lava
there's-
room.
That just opened up the toilet.
That might be the tinted GTG Silver Rupee Pouch and Wasteland.
is.
Because we got...
Unless
well, we
the
can't check
other
the
one
torches.
is. Unless the torches also has a silver rupee pouch for GTG.
Yep. But yeah, I wouldn't be terribly surprised if Ice Cavern is out here for Alexis. We know we have to find it. And what's that on the Colossus Arch, by the way?
That kind of looked either like a soul or Din's fire. Wait,
That's what I
that was
thought.
Din's.
And Fire
I just
Temple
looked-
here in Spirit.
Yeah, Fire Temple.
But yeah, I thought it was Din's on the Colossus Arch, too.
Says look like arrows. That could be the case. Either way,
Schulzer
it looked pretty red.
Mm-hmm. Schulzer didn't pick it up immediately, so... But that doesn't necessarily say much.
Yeah, you could just go for the song.
Yep.
I see what he's doing here. He's gonna check the boss.
Which is... Oh, it
They're
is Boss
shuffled.
Shuffle! Oh boy.
Oh my goodness, if we don't
So
have
that
the soul...
cack path to Goma gets a lot more complicated when we don't know where Goma is.
Oh, that's beautiful. So for Phantom Ganon, the only thing we need now is his soul.
Yep, unfortunately, that's one of the only ones we don't have.
Yep. Well, Schulzer's checking Minuet. This is a pretty reasonable play. Yeah, it kind of looks like Din's. And it's Lon Lon Ranch. Wait, was that the 50 hint? No, it was a 40 hint for a token.
That was
Yeah,
50.
Alexis is grabbing that, and I think Schulzer's gonna be grabbing that too.
Yep, and that was 50 skulls as the token.
So yeah, 50 is dead, so we don't really need tokens. So yeah, it was Din's.
Okay, Din's on the Colossus Arch. Okay, now we can go beat the Deku. Go check what the Deku boss is.
Yep.
Which I think is still a 50-50 on it being Goma, just because we still need one of those, because it being a path means that it's one of the stones, and there's only 2
Yep.
stones left. So... No, Boss Soul Shuffled is just utterly random, Corbinic. There's no particular age restrictions or what have you.
But Alexei will soon find the news about Phantom Ganon if he decides to check. Yeah, he does have 15. I see what he's doing first. Since you want to refresh the timer. And, well, the fairy fountain is dead. Phantom Ganon could have small key, but it could just be dead for the rest. And Schulzer will be making his way into Deku. We do have bottles, so... Alright, well, we'll see what this other check here is. Okay, I was hinting for the one on the skull. Yeah, both of them will probably be making their way over to Deku then. Schulzer doesn't know it's Deku quite yet, but he will in due time. Since it's own dungeon keys, it is keyseed, but it was hinted dead. So yeah, we'll not be seeing the fire basement loop. So Strength 1 was in Kakariko Village, and Strength 2 was wallet locked in Kakariko Village.
Yep. Strength 2 is double wallet locked and the wallets in Forest, yeah. I believe even in Minimal, there is 3 shops in Shop Sanity, but that third wallet may just never be accessible because it's required only.
Yep.
And... Oh yeah, I forgot, yeah, that's why... Oh, there's... Yeah, it's Strength 2 is technically the path because... I don't think that second Strength was Strength 1 locked. And also, yes, that is a...
the Strength 2 does give us desert access to get Dins, so that does actually check out.
Not exactly. Spirit key logic is a thing, Alex.
True. I
We
I
saw
know
2
we've
spirit
seen at
keys.
least 2 spirit small keys though, so
One is Boulder's silver rupees, the other is the Sunblock silver rupees. The Boulder silver rupees is in logic, Sunblock is
if we can find one more rupee, then it is in logic. And we
no,
didn't get.
remember going to we need one more small key.
That's what I mean. One more small key puts it in logic.
Yeah, but do we have access to a third spirit small key is an honest question, given it's required only.
So there is a
Spirit key
chance
logic
because
cannot know that child is inaccessible. We still have to apply regular. Oh, you're
nope.
okay. We're not beating Deku. That's a Baronade in there. We must beat Forest and Fire. Forest has Goma, Fire has Phantom Ganon. We have to beat those 2 dungeons because Baronade is not killable as adult.
Well, it also just meant that Din's Fire is not it's not strength 2 then either. Unless
It
it
could
locks
still
the
be
bow.
strength 2 for some interesting stuff. Nobody's checked GTG like room yet, though Alexis will do so here. Fire is in the Spirit Entrance Swamp Candy. We can't beat it because the boss is Phantom Ganon, surprise boss shuffle, and we don't have that soul. Where is that soul?
We'll find
question.
it sometime. But
Does that mean that Ice
Alexi
is
doesn't
probably...
have.
Ice might be in the well. Our missing dungeon entrances are Shadow, the well, and... Sorry, let me focus on the toilet for a second, and then I'll get back to you on the dungeon entrances. I can't look at this and that at the same time.
But Alexi doesn't have strength 2, so he can't check the like room.
Oh, good point. We do not have GTG Boulder Room Silver Rupee Pouch. Right, thank you. Also that. But yeah, we are missing for dungeon entrances. We are missing Shadow, which is probably permanently inaccessible, I'll be honest with you. We're missing Shadow Temple entrance, we're missing the well entrance, and we're missing the Deku Tree entrance. We are probably never seeing the Shadow entrance. It's Warp Song Shuffle and required only. I don't think we're getting that. The well entrance is locked behind Song of Storms, which we still don't have. It is the Song of Storms are missing, and the Deku Tree entrance is locked behind the Kokiri sword. Where is that? No one knows. We do know that, and if we're missing song checks for Song of Storms, we have Prelude, we have Ice Cavern, which is not accessible, and we have OoT, which is permanently inaccessible because we're never beating the Deku Tree. And that's a step.
Yep. Because the trick to getting into to GTG as child, GTG entrance as child is banned because it's a glitch.
It is banned and not in logic anyway. Yeah, Schulzer wasted money on the Baronade Soul, unfortunately. It made sense for him to buy it while he was in the area with the money, but that was a waste.
Yeah.
But yeah, so to get into Ice, which we know is the game wants us to do it. Not sure what for, but the game wants us to go there. To get into Ice, we need either the Kokiri Sword or we need Logshot, the Water Temple, and the Water Temple boss key. As well as doing 6 big pose.
Yep. We also have to find the water temple too. On top of that, and
yeah, and we can't get into water. So yeah, we need a Kokiri Sword is what we need basically. We need that to either get water or we need that to either get ice access or to get water access to get into ice. One or the other.
Bomb chew bag.
Oh, hey, cool. Ice probably has storms. I mean, maybe. We'll see.
Of course, we have to get into Ice Cavern first. Wherever that
Yeah,
went.
and that's why we were just having that discussion here. Is most likely in Deku given the high item requirements for beating Water Temple. Then again, we likely need a long shot anyhow for various things. DMC
Yeah.
Crate Skull has not been hinted, it may just be permanently inaccessible. We haven't. Nobody's taken. I wasn't paying too much attention to
No
DMC
one
border
taken
layout
the.
earlier.
No one's really taken the. Actually, I think Lexi may have been peeking it, but it was tricky.
Yeah. We're also just missing a lot of hints. A lot of generic routers nobody's checked yet. Boulder Shuffle not helping with that.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Blue Fire is available. Because we can buy Blue Fire from shops.
Do we know where our Blue Fire shop is? Well, we can access it. We can buy it as either age, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But it would just be kind of a pain. We are seeing back lake hints for Schulzer, which is a good idea. We want info as to what this seed... This seed is being... Well, it's RSL, alright.
Oh, so it's Sun's Song on Ice, so and it's also means that the song is not Path, nor is the Iron Boots chest.
Nope.
Or Waff. That's actually, like, really good information.
That is very good information.
But it also means that we can actually get into most of Ice anyway. Granted, we already have the Scythe room, I think.
Yeah, and yeah, that means we are never getting into the well entrance. Ice must be in the Deku tree because otherwise, or no, it still could be water in the Deku entrance, and then the storms on Prelude, but that would be the other circumstance. Sunsong cannot be hit the way of the hero in Ice because it's been separately hinted.
Yeah. It just means that Sun Song can't be, and the item that's in Iron Boots chest, which was not really anything of note.
It was a token, yeah, so not terribly interesting.
And did either of our runners agree to a break, or
No
are they
breaks. These
hoofing
guys
it?
are hardcore. No breaks. We're twiddling our thumbs. We're not twiddling our thumbs actually because we're not getting a break. We are here for the entirety of however long this ends up going.
Because I actually probably would have done the same. No breaks. You too.
I am kind of thinking about how long is this seed going to take.
I'm thinking minimum 3 hours. It depends
Honestly,
on
sure,
what we
because
find
we're
right
an
away.
hour 40 in, but we're very, very locked off by required only. A lot of our dungeons seem like they're going to be permanently inaccessible. Yeah, I'd be surprised if this goes over much more within like 4.5 hours, because there's only so much available in the entire game. We don't have much, like we have Boss Shuffle and Warp Song ER. That's our only entrance random of the seed. We'll be spending a bunch of time grinding money.
Yeah, like I figured this is probably gonna be 3 hours minimum. I don't know, because we also have a lot of things locked off too, so it won't be.
There's a
It'll be a
cap on
very
how
narrow
long it can.
range.
It'll be very narrow, yeah, because it can't. I don't think there's enough in the game for this to take much more than 4.5 hours, probably.
Yeah, because Boss Soul Shuffle with Boss Shuffle does not extend it by a crazy amount.
No, and we've got basically no entrance rando.
And also
The warp
the
song
key
shuffle just locks
sanities.
stuff off.
We only have own dungeon keys anyway, and regional silver rupee pouches, so it's not really that bad. But our BK is anywhere, but we do have a hint for it being like path
Ganon's
to
castle
BK.
is path to key, which is probably just sitting in Ganon's at the rate we're going, to be honest.
Yeah. Because there aren't that many items in that could really lock it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
yeah,
well, there's Furores.
Okay, Furores.
That'll
nice
be pretty
find
handy.
for Alexis. But yeah, in general for RSL, seeds can take anywhere between... well, sometimes if you get some really nice settings, they can be like 30 minutes. The shortest RSL seed of all time was a whopping 4 minutes.
Yep. And
yes,
shortest,
I do mean 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 minutes flat.
And the shortest this season, I believe, was like a 120, something like that.
Something like that, yeah. The longest RSL win time of record for a tournament match is something in the 10.5 hour range from Season 1. Spirit Temple Master Quest happened, I believe, was the short version of that explanation.
Yeah, a little bit cursed.
Just a bit. But typically, if it goes much past about 5 hours, 5.5 hours for top runners, you've got some serious trash happening. Both in terms of settings and in terms of the scene. Looks like Alexis will just about make it to CAC here for his letter, which is good. Yeah, I'm wondering where our bow is too, because we need that. We do need that to beat Forest. I don't think the shortcut was open because we would have seen the basement otherwise.
But,
And we need it, obviously, for firing light arrows.
I feel like bow might be in Forest Temple.
We haven't seen the courtyard, so maybe. And
Yeah,
chat says the forest shortcut is open. Huh, okay.
But Alexis is going to be grabbing that wallet, so he might bail out pretty early.
Yeah, we'll see, because, yeah, he now has access to all of the shenanigans. All of the shopping that Schulzer has done already. Schulzer, I think, is starting... He's hopping on opponent and heading back to CAC. Yeah, I wouldn't touch Water Temple until you... I wouldn't bother with Big Bows until you find Water Temple. And that...
Yeah.
Unless you get the Kokiri
you're...
Sword and find Water Temple in the Deku Tree, which then tells you must beat water to get Storms for Ice, you're not touching it.
Yeah, like, the only other thing I could think of is kind of using Big Pose as a pivot to collecting rupees. Well, since Forest Shortcut is not on, No, it can't be.
Nope. Forest shortcut is not on, so we need a bow to beat Forest to get into Ganon's. Even though it is Tombstone Bridge, Deku is not beatable this seed. It is Boss Shuffle, and Baronades in there, we can't... And Baronades in Deku,
And-
which is in the GTG entrance, we are not beating that. Ever. Oh, also, we don't have a bow to do big pose. Good catch!
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could try and learn the Epona setup or the Bomb setup for killing big bows.
I don't
Not
think
in logic, but
Schulzer doesn't
there.
have the chew bag, and well, Schulzer doesn't have the chew bag, and the Epona strat I think only really works for the Pooh by Ranch. So it's fine if it's 1 Pooh, but if it's 6, no.
Yeah, especially since duping is also banned.
Yep. This is quickly becoming 1 bottle blue fire buys for Goron Maze. Oh, that would suck. I'm curious to see who goes back to Shadow first, because that seems like a possible play to do.
Yeah, especially with all the silver rupees. I'm surprised nobody has gone back into Shadow.
It is in the forest entrance, which is a little out of the way.
Well, actually, I'm not surprised Alexi didn't, because, you know, you just got the wallet, but...
Schulzer has had that option available for quite a while. Corbinick, the Epona strat for a bowless big pose, I think really only works on the Poe by Ranch. Which works fine for 1 Poe, does not work for 6.
I believe you could get the one near Market as well, using that. But yeah, even then, it's definitely not worth it. Like, if it was a more glitch-heavy rule set, then yeah.
But as it is, we do play on standard rule set here, which is basically glitchless. Oh, that's true, right. Morpha Sola is on Pose, but Morpha might not be in Water Temple. Also a fair point.
Yeah, that is very true, because we did see Phantom Ganon in Fire Temple, and we saw Baronade basically inaccessible in Deku Tree.
Yep. Although, then again, Morpha could be in Forest Temple, and we'd be a little sad. Actually, no, yeah. Actually, no, we know Forest is
possible.
Goma, sorry, because we have a Goma path, which implies that Goma's a stone, and that leaves only just this. This seed is not unbeatable, Kit Kat. We haven't figured out how exactly it is beatable, because the seed's sufficiently convoluted that it's a little hard to tell right now. But the seed, but this seed should be beatable.
Yeah.
We just don't have all of our items yet, so we don't know exactly what the seed wants from us.
And Schultzer's about to get that Ferrar's Wind.
What boulder was on Field Cow Grotto for the Skull Dare? Check this child. Nobody's been there. We haven't seen most of our Field Grottos at all. We've seen the Boulder of Destiny and the Grotto by Market, but that's it. Not normally, Frogside. It is very, very, very rare to see unbeatable seeds in Ocarina of Time Randomizer. It's for all intents and purposes...
In no logic, it's more common, but we don't play no logic for standard.
The thing is, Manchi, nobody's even passed by Cow Grotto.
Oh,
hammer on the forest island. We need that.
That just gave us King Zora.
Sure did.
Oh my goodness.
But yeah, the thing is, so for unbeatable seeds, they do not typically... They're very, very rare. And in fact, for all functional purposes, they are impossible in Season 8 type settings, like regular no sanity settings, because those have been so thoroughly tested that if you think your seed's unbeatable, you've missed something. I can guarantee you that. We would have found out by now if regular old no sanity shuffle was broken. But But RSL does play with some unusual settings combinations, and it is rare still, but not as impossible as normal to find a combination of settings that combined with some unlucky RNG technically creates an unbeatable seed. It's still extremely rare, though. If
Yeah,
that
we're
were to
seeing
somehow be
Shadow
the
on
case, if we
on
were to somehow
Schulzer's
get an
side.
unbeatable seed, we'd first try our best to beat the seed until
We'd realistically see a
until
double forfeit if it happened.
yeah, both runners would go as far as possible to determine this really is unbeatable, and then I would probably have to go ping the tourney admins and some devs to confirm whatever the bug is, and we'd rematch. I don't think it's really come up before in RSL that I can remember, although we have seen it a couple of times in other random settings tourneys. Zelda 2 Randomizer Upstart, Max Random has seen a couple broken seeds over the years. But in those cases, if you can't finish the seed because the seed is actually broken, that's a rematch.
Yeah, I know that. I've had like accidentally unbeatable C's before, but that was before they were publicly pushed to branches that we use for races. Because
But even RSL, like, we do have some more experimental settings like souls and silver rupees and Boulder Shuffle was a couple that we have in this seed, for instance. But they've still been around for long enough that they've been reasonably tested a fair bit. So there's no like super obvious bugs. There still might be some obscure ones, but it would take some effort to run into one of them.
But yeah, it looks like it probably was going to be impossible to get to that token in the maze, and there's the other wallet.
Oh my goodness, Gabe, that's rude.
Oh my goodness, that's so good, beautiful. Actually, it looks like it might even be possible to get that token in the maze as child, but you need 2 bottles to do it. Looks like 2 or 3.
Yeah. That's actually a really good find for Alexis. Who is... Yep, you need 75 more rupees for those hovers.
Yeah, let's see.
And I'm not sure if Schulzer can get that or not. I don't remember if there was a hammer rock.
No, you should be able to.
As
Actually, no,
Raiders.
It's just barely impossible. I just looked. If that silver rupee or silver boulder wasn't there. And now Schulzer has the tycoon wallet.
Yep. But yeah, welcome in, Raiders. We are on Grand Finals Game 2 of the random OoTR Random Settings League. We've got a really nutty seed today. This seed has us doing a great deal of shopping. That's why we're really happy to see this wallet, because we're buying stuff today. There were 12 major items in shops. Two of them required just the base wallet, another 4 required the first wallet, and 6 of them required the second wallet. So we've been seeing quite a lot of money grinding. It's required only. We have some interesting dungeon layouts and some interesting hints. Schulzer going back into forest, so he should hopefully get his hammer soon.
Yeah, he should be getting his hammer. Man, we're pretty close to just being a bow from getting into Ganon's castle. Well, that and also Phantom Ganon's soul. Actually, Ice Cavern might be where the bow is. Possibly.
It's a possibility, yes.
Yes, we are exterminating a lot of skull kits this seed.
Sure are. Yeah, right now these two are pretty close, all things considered. Alexis is doing his shopping spree, and Schulzer is clearing forest.
Yeah, both finding the bad news that Deku is basically, like, uncompletable.
Oh, they've known that for a bit.
And neither of them have bought Blue Fire yet. Understandably, because it seems like if it's a child-only shop, it's going to be really awkward to route in. But this is definitely a seed worthy of finals. I will say that. It is complicated, it is messy, and it is hilarious.
Absolutely. And back into Shadow for Alexis, I realized Schulzer was in here a minute ago, but he doesn't have the, but he didn't have the the invisible Blades Room Silver Rupee, so he couldn't get the chest there, and I don't think he could continue without it.
Yeah. Which, that could be Alexis, Actually, I don't think Schulzer could even get past, the shortcut area, because there were no keys.
Nope. Which we might be permanently key locked out, or we might need the silver rupee pouch to grab that key from grab a key from that chest. We don't know which.
Yeah.
We also have no idea where that silver rupee pouch is.
Yep. Well, other than the fact that it's regional, but
no, yeah, I keep forgetting the silver rupee pouches
are
regional.
But it could just be in bottom of the well, which may be inaccessible.
I think it's likely permanently inaccessible. Serenade and Storms are our two missing songs. One is on Prelude, the other is on OoT.
Yeah, you can go to the boat if the shadow shortcut is on.
Mm-hmm. The Kyushu, oh no, 1 med 2 hours in, this will be a long one. Estimate between us is this is going to be somewhere in the probably 3.5 to 4.5 hour range. It's Two Stone Bridge, and the Ganon's Castle boss key is probably in Ganon's Castle. What we need for Go mode is we need a bow. We might need a Mirror Shield, we may need a Long Shot, we don't know what our trials are exactly. We definitely need a Phantom Ganon Soul.
Yep.
We probably need a Kokiri Sword, because the game wants us to go Ice Cavern, and it's probably in the Deku Tree entrance. Or if it's not, it's Water Temple in the Deku Tree entrance, and we need to beat that to go get Storms off Prelude to pick up, to go into the well entrance for the Deku for Ice. And yeah, OT is unreachable. OT is unreachable. Burning Cack is probably unreachable as well, because that's locked behind DC. And DC is likely permanently inaccessible at this point.
DC might just be in Shadow Temple entrance, I'm thinking.
Yeah, quite possible at this point, yeah. We're guaranteed ice access, we might get water access. DC is, who knows, likely not accessible.
Alright. Long shot! Oh no!
Oh
King
my
Zora!
goodness, game, why is that there?
Well, that's definitely a Woth right there.
That sure is. Lovely. Game, you're funny.
Oh my god, that means there's another token we can get.
Zora's Domain is confirmed Way of the Hero for the Fire Temple boss key as well, because we need that.
Yeah.
Don't forget. Yeah, we know we cannot beat water. We don't know. We can't get into water. We don't know where water is, but we can't get into any of our remaining dungeon entrances.
Oh, it's a Deku stick on the tree. Truly unfortunate. Well, for Big Pose, we do in fact still need a bow.
Yep, and this is minimal, so there's only one bow in the seed.
But you know what's also all available now? Soil Patch Skulls.
Oh yes, nobody's done those.
I mean, we can't get to the Bolero or the Requiem one, but all the others should be available.
Mm-hmm. Longshot doesn't do a whole lot, no.
But it may be required for trials.
Yep, so the soul skulls, those are boss souls. So in order to have a boss spawn in their room, wherever it is, because we also have boss shuffle on, you must pick up the soul.
We just found the bow! It was in Hyrule Field!
Oh my god, we could have had that hours ago. Easily.
Yep. Oh my goodness. So that is Forest Temple completion.
Yes, No, we don't have a Forest Temple boss key, I just realized.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
And this is full boss key sanity. We have no idea where that forest boss key is.
Yep.
Be right here though, as we do get another hint that 40 skulls is still a huge rupee. Thanks.
And Alexis is probably gonna go into Spirit here.
Yep, he's gonna be able to do.
Oh, if we find that key in the boulder room, like in the chest, then accessing more of Spirit is actually in logic.
Yep.
That and also the torches too.
JRP, we must be able to continue in Forest. It's not a question of can we continue. We have to. It is. We have to be able to beat Forest and Fire. Deku, it is 2-stone bridge, and Deku is permanently unbeatable. Also, we know that Forest's boss must be Goma. We have a Goma path, which tells us it must be one of our stone bosses. And we've seen that Deku has Baronade and Fire has Phantom Ganon, so it cannot be either of those.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's not a bad idea just to do the rest of Forest and just have the boss key, or like the boss door basically open. Otherwise, because it's stuff you're gonna have to do regardless. And with Furore's Wind, it becomes very convenient.
Yep. And yes, Schulzer can beat PG. There is that.
Okay, well, the rest of Spirit is logically inaccessible.
Yep, that is correct. We only... Let me go dig out the Spirit Key Logic document again.
Yeah, because had there been a second key in that room... Actually, if the torches... We haven't checked the torches, the two torches, like the sunblock room and the map chest. So there is actually a chance that Spirit is logically accessible still.
If those have a key, yes, there is that.
Yeah.
Though...
Key
logic does not change if child is inaccessible. Key logic... Keys, the key logic does not know where spirit is.
But yeah, because then if we find keys number
Oh, hey,
3 and
fire
4,
arrows.
for example. Well, that'll be pretty useful. I'll take that.
Yep.
Actually, if the long shot, we have the long shot, so if we can find a third key, the right hand could have key number 4.
No, Schulzer checked it because that's how he got to Colossus.
Oh, right. Okay.
We know that Colossus access is 3 key locked because Colossus access by that method is 3 key locked because you can get to it from either hand, but we need 3 keys to get to either hand logically. No red rupee here. Just red rupee, sorry, not a key, so... I'm looking at the Spirit Temple key logic document, which it doesn't fully apply. It's a little screwy in these settings, but it's still helpful.
It gets even crazier with combo rando and age changing.
Oh goodness, don't get me started on that one.
I think Schulzer was kind of using Big Pose as a pivot for also just getting extra cash as well.
That, and I think Grotto's while he was at it. He doesn't really want the Morphosoul that badly. And Schulzer just got the Morphosoul. We don't know where Morpha is. Morpha may not actually be accessible, but he's, yeah, routing Grotto's and grabbing it just in case, basically.
And it looks like he's going child, so he might get some tokens here.
Yep.
Yeah, we did also find Rova Soul in Valley too.
Took me a second of looking at the thing, but our second spirit key is we do have a key right there on the silver these silver rupees. This one is in logic because we have ranged weaponry for both ages and explosives. So I think that the logic for that silver rupee is basically the same as the child climb room.
Yep.
And boomerang!
So that boomerang is in logic, but the rest of spirit isn't.
Yep.
That's good to know.
Fun fact, that's also fire locked.
Yep. And magic locked.
Yeah, that's by extension of being fire locked. We're also logically supposed to have a lens, because our Wasteland Crossing is our Fire Temple axis of the day.
Yep.
Logically.
Oh gosh. You know that Woth and Ice? It could be Lens.
Sure could.
It could be Lens.
Oh goodness, and Alexis might not be... Because Spirit Temple key logic is really so screwy in these settings, Alexis doesn't realize it is going to climb, and I'm pretty sure there should be nothing up here. Because unlike some games, such as ALTDPR, OoTR key logic is not conditional. It is... you must have 3 keys to continue, and we only found 2.
Yeah.
We must have 3 keys to continue outside, we only found 2, we are not continuing. Dungeon skulls aren't random, and they skull on child's side, yeah. So yeah, I think Alexis is going to probably go do a bunch of skulls at this point, as is Schulzer, but Alexis has a boomerang. Sadly, Sunsong is permanently is in ice, which is not happening anytime soon, if ever.
And Alexi can actually get the bow as child too, because you know it was the Scrub Grotto in Hyrule Field, which is only just bomb locked or hammer locked.
Yep. You go to Jabu now with Ring, and I'd go do other things. Jabu is still a terrible place for checks, to be honest, in these settings.
I could see a reason for Jabu.
It is the Shadow Medallion, which probably doesn't do much, to be honest, because Shadow is the Spirit Medallion, and I'm not sure that's going to ever be beatable.
Well, shortcut's on, so it's not even that big of a loss to do Jabu here.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Because you're saving a lot of time just from the shortcut alone.
I guess with the warp... Oh hey, Volvagia Soul on the Lostwood's Brood Soil Skull.
That's actually really nice for Schulzer. I mean, it could just mean not a whole lot.
Yeah, we don't know where Volvagia is, but it's it's nice to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it.
Yeah, exactly. Plus, we do save a stick on the big Octo.
Yep. Yeah, we don't know what boss is here in Morpha. if you find Morpha in Jabu, saves you the effort of pose. Yeah. Because the only bosses we know Baronade, Goma, and PG. We don't have any information on the rest, although we have most of our boss souls now. Except, of course, the one we need, Phantom Cannon. And
we also still need the Forest BK.
Yes, we do. We don't have that one. We also don't have the Shadow Boss Key, which we might not ever get a chance to use anyway, and the Spirit Boss Key, which we are definitely never using. Unless one of our runners loses track of Spirit Key logic, which admittedly is possible. But... Hey, there it is.
So, yeah, that boomerang was required.
Which check was that in Jabu? I missed it.
Map.
Yeah, ring locked, so yippee! Alright, so we are... What are we actually missing for Go Mode?
Well... That's a good question. We don't know what trials are on quite yet, but I'm assuming Kakuri's Sword, possibly Mirror Shield.
That's the thing, is, let's see, we can beat forward... Well, let me go look up the thingamajig again. We have the yeah, we have the Forest Trial Silver Rupees. Forest Trial is beatable, Fire Trial is beatable now. Or Fire Trial, I don't think either runner has bought the Fire Trial Silver Rupees yet, but they are in a shop, and they both have seen them, so that's fine. Water Trial is beatable.
Well,
yes?
That's not happening.
Sorry, what's happening?
Going up the Death Mountain Trial. It's Hammer and Strength 2 locked, so...
we're not doing
to go back as adult and remove those, and then go back and do them.
Yeah, I'm still thinking through trials. Forest, Fire, and Water trials are beatable. Shadow Trial is off, so we don't care. Water Trial is... Yeah, Forest, Fire, Water is beatable. Spirit, we need a Mirror Shield. Light Trial is... Okay, remind me, do we have... I don't think we've seen... I'm mixing up Master Quest and Vanilla. Are there silver rupees in the back of Light Trial and Vanilla?
Yes, there are.
We don't have that. We need at least one of the Mirror Shield or Light Trial silver rupees, possibly both, for Go Mode. And Strength 3. Possibly. Where's the Boomerang chest? Where's the Boomerang again? Spirit Sunblock chest, which Schulzer did not have a fire sword. Or, no, yeah, Schulzer didn't have a fire source when he was in Spirit originally. So, Schulzer isn't going back for a bit.
Yeah. This could be what Alexi needs so that we can get a game 3.
Yep. Yeah, Spirit's basically unhinted, unfortunately, which isn't helping. Our hints are not amazingly helpful.
Is that a... That was the... That was the Kokiri Emerald on the platform in Jabu.
Oh,
yeah, boss
right,
shuffle.
boss shuffle. Oh, I realize now. Oh, alright, we have a command in the ZS as commentators that show us which reward is on which boss. But that's for boss, but in boss shuffle, that's not the same as the dungeons. Oh dear. Let me go and read the medallion. I'm gonna need to go and read the medallion layout again. Give me a minute to go VOD dive to check our medallion layout because I just realized that's a problem. That changes things.
Yeah, this is Goma then.
This would have to be then, yeah.
Oh, that means that Alexi just needs a bow to get into castle.
Yep. Yeah. Okay, me feeling like a doofus brain aside, okay, let me go re-dive the VOD to figure out what our actual what dungeons have our medallions, because whoops.
Well, DC is our force med. Shadow is our fire med. I'm just reading it off of Alexi's tracker.
Oh, we have that too, yes, good catch. Let's see.
And, Deku is Shadow Medallion. Forest is Spirit Medallion. And Spirit is Light Medallion.
Yep. That explains a couple of things. Okay, now I'm feeling a little silly. Yeah, Spirit's still the light med, DC's the forest med.
Boss Shuffle can definitely do that.
Yep. Okay, so yeah, we need to beat one of Phantom Ganon or Volvagia.
Well, you just need Lens for Phantom Ganon, so that's probably the route we're taking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Volv is in water, by the way. Yeah, Volv is in water, which we may never access. Okay, but yeah, that still remains those that I think the main things we're missing is still going to be water trial.
Yeah.
Or not water, just trial items in general.
Yeah, trial items in general. But this does give Alexi an advantage now. Because he's just making his way over to Fire Temple. And yeah, if he does field cleanup at some point, he will get that bow. That furore is actually coming in huge handy, or
Oh,
rather, very handy, because he had it
uh,
in. It saves some time walking.
yes, but unfortunately, this should be a time sink. There shouldn't be anything logically required in here.
I think he's really just gonna go and just beat the iron knuckle and get the chests along the way
I hope
here.
that's the fastest. I hope that's what he's doing, yeah, because if he continues for... Yeah, okay, he's
Oh no,
skipping
he's
chests.
skipping out. Yeah, okay. He's doing exactly what I thought he would be doing. He's just going for fire here, checking trial information.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so yeah, that's good. Alexis does have the read on the logic, because, yeah, doing any further checks in Adult Spirit is a waste of time. Especially because this is minimal. You can't even find an out-of-logic bow in here. There's only one bow in the game.
Oh, he's thinking about the potential for keys, but yeah, I think he just figured it out now.
K-Sword, could it be inside Ganon's castle?
Yeah, very possibly.
At this point, yes, because we do have... Well, we're still logically supposed to find a lens to beat PG here. Because going through Spirit is not in logic. But assuming the lens is available somewhere, then yes, K-Sword could be in Ganon's castle.
Yeah, Lens could actually no. Lens can't be in Ganon's castle
No.
because that would be behind Fire Temple completion, which, since we established that we can't actually beat Spirit,
Yeah,
or
we only
even
have two.
get
We only
access
have
to
two
it.
keys in Spirit, which is not logical canned access. Yeah, Lens cannot be in Ganon's, but Lens could be our Ice Way of the hero. Which, if that's the case, K-Sword must be available outside Ganon's castle, or without going into Ganon's to be. But if Lens is just sitting on a random skull, for instance, somewhere in the game, which is quite possible, if Lens is just available somewhere else, then K-Sword could be in Ganon's to get a Strength 3 in Night. To get a Strength 3 in Ice. We don't know at this point. But that is 2 stones for Alexis. And we know Ganon's castle is Path to Key, so we'll also get a look at where the key is in here, if anywhere, and what trials are on, so good info here.
Yeah, archery game could, in theory, have Lens or
Cac Archery
Kokiri
could,
sword.
yes. HBA can't, because Fortress is foolish.
Yeah. But yeah, it'll definitely be a while for Schulzer until he gets the boomerang. Okay, so light trials on, spirit trials on, so we need
We need Strength 3, our Light Trial Silver Rupees, our Spirit Trial Silver Rupees, for that matter. And Strength 3.
forest trials on. That's not too bad. We can get that one. Water
And
trials
water.
on.
Can't tell
The only
Fire
one-
Trial. We know Fire Trial's beatable in any case, so I'm not terribly worried about that one.
Yeah.
We know where the Silver Rupee pouch is for Fire Trial, although they haven't bought it yet. It is available in the Chew Shop for 390 rupees, so 360, sorry. So that's fine.
Oh, this might be really close.
Could be, yes. Alexis doesn't have that bow yet, but it's just sitting in Southfield. If he save quits his child, child save quit his Lake Lab, and that's right next door, basically.
It's adult save. That's adult save warp.
Alright, sorry, say adult save warp. If he save quits his adult, he'll be right next to it, basically, so that... Oh, right, boulder shuffle.
Oh. Oh, the boulder.
Oh, hey, silver.
Trial's open.
Silver. Okay, silver rupees to silver spirit trial in water trial.
Well, Schulzer's about to get those bomb shoes in Non Ranch. Because yeah, that's another thing that could be like that could have been it too for this seed was bomb shoe bag, because they are logically required for So fire's also on, so we're still on a search.
Yep, we are still 3 items from go mode as a restream. We need strength 3, we need strength 3, we need our light trail silver rupees, and we need a mirror shield. Where are those things? Great question.
We'll find out eventually.
At some point. Oh hey, another bottle.
Nice bottle location.
High chance light trial silver rupees are just in light trial. That's true, but
Or in fire
we know.
trial. There's a good
We
chance
unfortunately
of both.
do not have strength 3 wherever it is. For those who are wondering where strength 2 is, Alexis knows where it is. He just hasn't gone shopping for it yet. It's one of the 10 billion items in that are in shops.
But you can actually peek the strength 3 boulder in Spirit Trial. But we are going to be grabbing Blue Fire here, not having to pay 300 rupees at a shop. Yeah, Alexis does have strength too, because he was using it in for spirit.
Oh, right. Duh. Yeah. Just minor tracker.
And he got it this time.
Nice. Yeah, I got some silver rupees in the back of Force Trial to go get here.
Oh, there's a key.
There's
a
there's our
Kokiri
sword.
Oh my goodness! And there's ice arrows too.
Okay, game. I think Alexis might have
Blue fire arrow.
Yeah. We do need both small keys in cannons, but they are both in cannons. The other one's probably just in light trial, so oh well. Oh yeah, and Schulzer going to get his boomerang now, which is good.
Yeah, this is going to be very close.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we also have the 2 chests in Spirit Trial now.
Okay, and it was Schulzer who got fire arrows. Yeah, I was looking at my defend him.
Almost. Oh, you know what could be in ice? Strength 3.
Strength 3 could be in ice, yep. Right, because yeah, regional silver rupees, so light silver trial silver rupees won't be there, but ice sure could have our strength 3 at this rate. It can't be our lens, so strength 3 or mirror shield. We are missing a mirror shield for spirit trial.
Yeah, but I have a feeling it's probably strength 3 because that locks a lot. Yeah, spirit trials are all trials, but shadow trial are on.
Mm-hmm.
So
Alright, Alexis is going to turn that key sword in now.
yeah, because the save warp in for child is Kokiri Forest, or not Kokiri. It's Sacred Forest Meadow, but we also have a warp song that takes us to Kokiri Forest.
Just warp song, yeah.
Bolero.
We'll also grab the Deku hints here, which makes sense for Alexis. And Boomerang's picked up for Schulzer. 50 is still a token.
I see what Schulzer's doing here. He's gonna go into fire to set up the Feroris here.
We're gonna take a look in ice while we're here as child, I suppose, for Alexis.
I mean, you could get all but one silver rupee.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can get all of the ones in the... Well, you can't get there. Or there, because... Well, actually, that's...
Oh yeah, ice is a bit of a trip. Ganon's Castle boss key. Okay, so oh yeah, so that's where that is. Ice is Ganon's was path to key for that key sword.
Yep.
You know, we were discussing the usefulness of Sun Song earlier. We don't even have access to Sun Song. We don't have the Silver Rupee pack for the back of Ice.
We do not.
I just realized. And he's gonna go pick up that Fire Trial pack now.
Yep,
Ice
I mean, now's a good time.
Yes, Ice is beatable as child, potentially, if Boulder Shuffle is off, or if Boulder Shuffle is nice, which it isn't today. And you can get Blue Fire from
I've done Child
else.
Ice before.
Are we in no mode? No. We are Strength 3 and Mirror Shield for no mode, Frog. And given that we just resolved our Ice Way of the Hero, those can be anywhere.
Although the odds are pretty good that Ice has... could have Strength 3 as well.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, I'm kind of feeling bad for Alexi now, because it's going to be a while before he goes and finds that bow in field.
Mm-hmm. I'm currently updating our hint command since we can now get rid of some of these.
Oh, hold on. Oh, he's checking the token. Maybe if he walks, he'll get the bow.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, he's not getting that bow for now.
Nope.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, so close yet so far. He is eventually going to run out of checks for that bow, but how long does it take for him to run out of checks?
Especially with Schulzer nipping at his heels.
Mm-hmm. Because Schulzer is picking up that PG soul now.
Well, yeah, if there's too much, and there's like so many checks in ice with the silver rupees and such.
Alexis hasn't seen fire arrows yet, no.
So a lot of strength 2 boulders in ice.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say too. Ice's Way of the Hero, yes, confirmed for the Gans Castle boss key, though there could be other things in here we don't know. Like, speaking of
Probably one
Way of the
hammer here.
Heroes, this is our... I have updated our commands to be a bit more up-to-date. I removed all of the extra stuff. There's our mirror shields.
That might be it, actually.
It's double Way of the Hero. For both. Don't know which specific thing it was pointing at, but that is both of them. But we do need both of those, so...
The mirror doesn't even lock all that much, so...
It locks Beating Spirit Trial, that's about it.
Exactly.
Because the rest of Adult Spirit is permanently out of logic, so... and Alexis knows it. I keep forgetting it's any dungeon maps and compasses. Okay, and we are out of here. It looks like that was everything we could get, and we are probably never finding the other Silver Rupee pack to get Sunsong.
Oh god. Immediately getting hugged.
That is such an inconvenient warp.
The moment when you walk out of a house and you get hugged by a undead stranger.
Yep. Alright, time for a bet. Where's Strength 3?
Oh my god. So, Valley. You know this token that is boomerang locked?
That's a possibility. We still have some checks left in Forest, I think.
Yeah, we do.
We're most likely permanently locked out of Fire Temple.
We are. We did not get a single key in Fire Temple.
Yep, I'm afraid Light Trail's Yell chest is impossible, Paul.
Happens to the best of us.
Yep. We are never getting access to DC or water at this point, so you can bin both of those. Fire Temple's boss is Phantom Ganon. Oh, it's very required only, Virgil. It's...
We don't even have access to, like, most of the dungeons.
We're permanently locked out of fire. We're permanently locked out of fire. We're never getting to DC or water. They are physically impossible to get to glitchlessly. We may never get the Silver Rupee. We might be permanently locked out of Shadow, even if we do find a Silver Rupee pouch, which is no guarantee. We're never beating Deku Tree, because that's Baronade. And Spirit we're permanently key locked out of Spirit by Spirit key logic. Nobody's checked the lens game because we don't have a lens. we do know the lens has to be available somewhere. Because of Spirit Key logic and our Spirit Key layout, we logically require the lens to get to Fire Temple at the Spirit entrance. Yeah, I think Jabu and Fire as our 2 stones might have been our only beatable dungeons of the seed.
Yep.
Like, we were discussing possible finish times earlier, and like I said earlier, I don't think this is going to be more than 4.5 hours. I don't think this is going to be more than 4 hours now, updating that estimate. I genuinely don't think there's enough left in the game for it.
Yeah. So, with
And I'm
Treasure Chest
afraid
game,
the Zora Fountain Skull as a dull is dead. We know there was a hint for 2 major items in Fountain, and we found both of them. There was a magic meter and a slingshot. So that's it.
yeah. But
or
1 in
correction,
32.
the magic and the slingshot. Because there's only
So-
one each.
This season of RSL, doing 1 in 32 is also impossible because if you don't have lens and you're not using it, or if you're not using it if you have it, you will never win the minigame. He cheats.
Cack archery is quite possible. Nobody's checked it, but it does a thing.
Alexis is about to get that Volvagia soul. Yeah, I very much see that happening on his way to Lake.
Mm-hmm.
And if he can route in that waterfall skull in Gerudo Valley, that'd also be really good for him too. Because Strength 3 could just be there, for all we know. Right. Yeah, these 2 checks opened up. Not it?
So as an update, since we realized that we'd moderately goofed the layout of medallions and stones on the bosses versus the dungeons, because gosh dang it, boss shuffle, we are never beating Morpha. Morpha's in DC is what we should piece together. Whoops. Morpha seems to be in DC, and that means that and DC is in either Shadow or in the Well. Neither entrance are accessible. We're not touching those.
Yeah, there was in there for the semifinals, game 3. Oh my god, there's the last bottle!
Oh, the Cack Tower Skull, nice.
But yeah, we still don't know because it hasn't been peaked quite yet. But there is a possibility. But yeah, this is all the songs we'll be getting.
Is it?
Yeah, fire I figured was not happening. Required only locks away a lot of things.
It really does.
And it just tends to make it, like, more... I feel more scattery. Yeah, he's gonna find that bow soon if he continues hiking.
Yep. Thankfully, that bow really isn't going to make a difference.
Yeah, it didn't really change all that much for Schulzer either. All right. Okay, he's hiking. He is hiking.
Alright, so that's good for Alexis.
Yeah, the bow doesn't unlock a whole lot.
Where is our lens? Probably on a skull somewhere, to be honest.
You know, we still haven't checked anything bow locked in forest.
No.
Because we got like one extra key still.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say.
Yeah, I think we might be able to go further in forest. We definitely didn't see the Ice Wish chest for obvious reasons, and that very well could be it. I think we're almost down to nothing but bow lock checks and random skulls in terrible places.
Yeah. Schulzer actually did check those before going against Phantom Ganon.
Mm-hmm. Yep, bow picked up now for Alexis. Nobody's done the Strength 2 lock checks in GTG because we don't have the silver rupees for it.
You know, there is one check left in GTG that they can do. The eye stature room, you can get the lower chest.
You can, true. Nobody's been there yet because no late bow was late, right?
Schulzer was in GTG and bailed out after getting the two chests at this front. But yeah, since we have hammer and we have bow, we can actually get to the eye statue chest in GTG.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just chuckling over here for Schulzer because that switch is that is a really tiny ledge to hit the boulders with a hammer on.
Yep.
Yeah, I thought Schulzer was going to fall off it there.
He almost did.
Oh hey, new grotto by the way for Alexis. Nobody's done this one.
To be fair, it was really awkward to route in. I don't blame
is.
either of them for this.
Nope. I have no idea.
That looks like a bomb refill.
Nothing he wants, it looks like, in any case.
Yeah, it was a bomb refill.
Thanks, game! Blue Rupee in DC. Great.
Well, I mean, we had to know.
Yeah,
Why?
the DC we're never getting to.
Exactly. But yeah, now we're just a strength 3 from go on both Fraser's sides.
Yep. Well, strength 3 from go because light trial silver rupees are probably in light trial, yeah.
Well, he'll get the fire arrows here.
And whoever wanted the Child Valley skull by the bridge there, that was not it, sadly.
Yeah. Truly unfortunate, but...
Now, Schulzer is beating what trials he can here, so he'll have a bit of an edge on Alexis and just in terms of direct progression done, but it's mostly going to come down to who finds our strength 3.
But yeah, so lens could just be... So, yeah, I just find it funny that Rudo's letter did, in fact, end up being the path to Goma.
Yeah, it had to be... It was Rudo's letter and strength 3 because you needed strength 2 for that boomerang.
Yeah. And I think Alexi is gonna go adult here.
We know expensive merchants are not shuffled. Oh, he doesn't have the mask sent because that was at Metagoron.
Yeah, he does not. That's unfortunate.
He's routing with the rest of the Kokiri Lost Woods area soil skulls, so that makes sense.
He did those already, I believe.
He's equipping a
'Cause
book
he-
model, so he's evidently missing one.
I remember he did this one, though. He might have just forgotten.
Maybe.
That happens when you're, like, about 3 hours into a seed, especially one that's as much of a mess as this one.
Yep.
The only time advantage at this point for Schulzer is that he's actually done some of the trials. But Alexi has time to burn from getting into Ganon's castle early and getting the information.
Yes, bet is still open chat as well for where the strength 3 has gone to.
I think Lynn's game is actually a pretty reasonable bet.
Child Goron City, I think we saw Hot Rodder in the pot. We definitely did not see the Rooney earlier.
Not yet. I mean, this is a good time to do it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Maze Skull might be inaccessible.
Well, Alexis is going back adult. I'm kind of hoping if he chases that bow, he might be in a great spot here. Yes. Oh, hey, Schulzer is doing yet more shopping.
Yep.
I'm not sure what he's going shopping for,
no!
but he does want to go shopping.
The Skull Kid got his revenge!
Oops. Also, I need to refresh my page. Give me a second, and I'll do the same for Schulzer on Restream because he's lagging again.
Link transforms into a 200 rupee drop. Oh right, there's was some red ice in DMT or DMC.
Len is either on some random skull somewhere we haven't managed to get yet. The Toxic Rain. There's a lot of really lousy skulls in Skull Sand in the overworld,
and there's a couple of red ice grottos
here. Right? Yeah, good point. We're to Strength 3 hunt Manchi because we need to beat Light Trial. We also don't have the Light Trial Silver Rupees, but it's going to be in Light Trial because it's regional and we've done pretty much everything else that's not there for it.
Yeah, because the only thing otherwise would be, like, going into a treasure chest game for the Silver Rupee pouch. That'd be unbelievably cruel, but doable.
Shoutouts to doing this grotto at 2 hours and 55 minutes. Normally we see it pretty early because it's not that hard to get to in non-Boulder Shuffle, but in Boulder Shuffle, nope. Hey, Salty Cracks, it's required only, that's why. Oh, hey, Scale
Also,
CAC.
Scale was hinted in CAC, so, yep, it's not happening. Oh, he's also gonna open up the way to
Yeah, Schulzer hasn't
DMC.
to DM, yeah. But yeah, Salty Cracks, this is a required only seed, one where those are probably the only dungeons we're ever going to beat, to be honest. Forest might be beatable, but that would be the only other one. We are never getting access to DC. I'd really be surprised if we manage to find enough silver rupees to beat Shadow, to be honest. Deku is unbeatable because Baronade is in it. Forest is maybe beatable.
Actually, I think it's
Spirit
inaccessible.
is unbeatable.
Because you can't pick up that boulder.
Oh, that silver boulder on DMT, yeah, you actually physically can't pick it up, I don't think, there. Big Oron's dead. And Adult Trade Quest is off.
Yeah.
But yeah, we only have two dungeons be in because they're the only dungeons beatable, by all likelihood. Yeah, whoever worst skull the DMC crate skull is dead.
Yeah, we're going for shoot the sun here.
Yep.
That is in logic.
Schulzer is going to go into ice, which is more strength 2 lock than blue fire lock today.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Boulder shuffle is very funny.
With a side of bomb/hammer lock.
Yep.
Sniping that annoying bird.
Is
It is something of interest because he's going for it. I think that might actually be go right there. No, it's the silver rupee pouch! Oh my god, it's for the song!
Oh my goodness, Sun's on Grave, anyone?
Sun Grave is available!
Oh, come on, game.
That's incredible! Oh my goodness. Like, it still wouldn't be Woth, but...
It is a thing.
It is a thing. Oh my goodness.
This is him
We're
going
getting
to go. He's going straight there.
Yeah, this is double ice. Yeah, we're not seeing the ice statues. It is obscure stuff, to be fair. But if it is, then it'll be whoever gets to it first after full clearing the rest of the seed.
Pretty much. Oh yeah, that closes in it closes at the 3-hour mark, chat. So you've got just all for that. Lake is regional for ice, yeah.
Yeah, because it's water. It's the water region. We got like
so
the
Zora, anything, Lake, the dungeons tied to it.
Yeah, you got like the light region, the forest region, the fire region, the water region, the shadow region, and the spirit region.
And the worst
happy
place
3
possible.
hours. Right as, like I said, this seed was going to be minimum 3 hours.
Yep. Alright, and bet is now closed. Let's see where that's gone off to. I wouldn't call Sunstone Grave the worst place possible at this point. I mean, it's not great, but there are worse spots by this point.
But I'm actually surprised we got that. There's a chance that Sunsong Grave could be required, so
It is
I would.
slightly suspicious that we have access to it, given that the game definitely did not have to give us that silver rupee pouch in the.
Yeah, especially with the fact that water is inaccessible.
GTG toilet is inaccessible at this point. We don't have our. Problem is, we don't have a silver rupees for it.
But we were also wrong on the amount of songs we could be limited to. We got an extra one. We got a bonus song with a bonus check.
Yeah, and yeah, we're getting Sunsong Grave and Cack Archery now for Alexis.
I think he's gonna check Sunsong Grave first. So he is having the same suspicion I'm having.
Nope, Frog, we still have no idea where Strength 3 is. Well, I wouldn't say we have no idea, but we're running out of checks. Yeah, long shot was pretty early. The first hook shot was in Lower River. The long shot was on KZ, locked behind the hammer, which was on the Forest Island chest, which wasn't terrible. Well, I guess it wasn't early, but it wasn't like super duper late in logic per se. Yeah, Frog's Eye Shoot the Sun was the silver rupee pouch that got us to the end of ice. And there we go.
God.
There we go. Oh,
I think we're getting a game 3. Oh
okay,
my god.
Game.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we are definitely getting a game 3. Because it's going to be a while before Schulzer gets that strength.
Mm-hmm. So, no one wins this. So nobody bet anything in Lake or close to it. So the options for meme bets are somewhere smart or the worst spot possible.
I don't know. I'd consider this somewhere smart. I mean, if you feel like you're getting Sunsong, it's kind of suspicious in RO.
Yeah, whoever said 310, yeah, might be pretty close. Yeah, that will be.
I mean, it was reasonable to assume because, we haven't seen it yet, and then, seeing the silver rupee pouch, and it's like, oh, well, that definitely just put it on the table.
Hey, well, we have had our goofs, so no, I mean, as far as we could tell, that was likely permanently inaccessible, so.
Yeah. It'll be nice, a game 3 for our runners.
If Light Trail Silver Rupees managed to end up in Treasure Chest Game, that would be
that would be so
impressively bad.
I'm all here for it, though. And it is possible. Although we would have to go and search for the lens, which is likely in Treasure Chest Game, or it's in GTG.
Checks in Forest too for that lens.
Yeah, because lens locks access to Ice Cavern.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But we will find out soon. Because, yeah, if you've been following the logic, the only way to do Desert Crossing is in logic this time around, is via Haunted Wasteland, which requires the lens. So, yeah, it could be Cack Archery. But the other check would be, like, GTG. like in the eye statue room on the lower chest, since we can actually get there.
Yep.
And if that is the case, that would be really vile. But of course, if the best place to check is here first, like in Ganon's castle. Like if it's along the way for, you know, the silver rupee pouch, then you can just skip all that shenaniganry. But that is 3 trials done for...
Goron Tunic should be somewhere as well for logic. I don't remember where the shop Goron Tunic is, but we do have a zillion wallets.
I think it was vanilla, like in Goron's shop.
Yeah.
Oh, that's go mode.
Oh, there we go. Oh.
So, no extra room for spite from the seed. And Schulzer is going deeper into forest. Unfortunately, we know now that it won't lead to much. Actually, yeah, and it locked him out, so thankfully for us, you'll have to... Yep. And for him, I guess. Sun Song is in Ice Cavern. That was directly hinted. But the silver rupee pouch to get to Sun Song is on Shoot the Sun. It is a beautiful work of art, this seed. And we are still looking for one small key.
Which is going to be somewhere in here.
Yep. It could very well be vanilla.
Yep,
Or it's right here.
There.
The nice thing about having the silver rupees. Oh, that's a big magic drop. We take those. Now I guess there's only one question left to ask. Is Castle Collapse on?
Going to find out in a couple of minutes. We'll have to climb the tower first.
50% chance. It is chat's favorite part of the seed, other than finding cruel ways to make our runners suffer. Yep, Schulzer is setting up for Sun Song. Or rather, for Shoot the Sun. It sucks that you'll have to wait for it, but... I mean, you can't exactly stop it now, can you? And now we got the Spice Girls at the very end. Nice. Going for both at the same time.
Did Schulzer ever get Scarecrow's song? I don't remember, actually. It is
Oh,
not
no.
Free Scarecrow. But we'll find out one way or the other, and it won't make a difference.
Yeah, in this case, it won't make a difference. So BGS will always appear, but because this is also required only, it could be just locked anywhere completely inaccessible to us. You might have the child half already done, but I don't know about the adult half. Yeah, this looks like he has the child half already set up. And nice one cycle on Alexis' side. Moment of truth coming up. And the survey says... That looks on. It's on! Well, add an extra minute and a half to 2 minutes. But it was nice seeing Boss Soul Shuffle for this season.
It can make for some interesting things.
Because I was worried we weren't going to see that, and we were only going to see like all Soul Shuffle or regional Soul Shuffle. So I'm pretty happy to see Boss Soul Shuffle as well, getting some representation in races.
We've probably seen one or two Boss Soul Shuffle seeds before, but that's not... I don't remember what the odds are, but it's certainly... I don't think it was on for most of the other semis or finals matches so far.
Ganon Soul Shuffle would be absolutely beautiful. He is going for exactly what I was thinking at one point.
Is Schulzer looking for?
He's looking for Strength 3.
Wasn't he just at Shoot the Sun, though?
He just grabbed it, yeah, but he's thinking, well, since I'm here, I might as well grab this, right? Because this is in logic.
But what could he want here if he knows where Strength 3 is?
I don't think he knows that Strength 3 is there yet, but...
Because I thought he was just in Lake.
He is.
Oh, did he not check Shoot the Sun then? Because he was right there.
Yeah, he did. He got the silver rupee pouch.
Oh, right, duh. Never mind, I'm scared of writing. Right, I forgot. It was Shoot the silver rupees there and Strength 3 behind it. That's why I got confused.
Yeah. But now he realizes he's gonna have to just hoof it back.
Yep.
Yeah, now he knows it leads to Strength 3 at this point. There's not much left.
But the Spurlock will be available once they're done, and I am very curious to see where that lens went.
My guess, so actually, since Schulzer finished off Forest Temple, I'm pretty certain it's in Kakariko Archery.
That seems likely, yeah.
Because Treasure Chest Game can't have it because, well,
Duh.
lens locked lens. And on Alexis' side, here's Ganon.
It could technically. I don't think it's Treasure Chest Game Key Shuffle. We would have seen one by now.
Yeah, we would have seen it. But at least we get to see a game 3 from these two. There will be. They'll have to schedule a match at some point.
Yep.
But it is pretty tricky to schedule an RSL match considering you don't know how long it might take.
They seem to prefer about, well, it's 2 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. is their time because they're both in Europe. Because that's basically when all semis and finals matches have been, so I'd expect about the same. Just
Yeah.
not sure which day, we'll find out.
Yeah, strength is progressive, and a lot of items are progressive.
Most items are. So first bow you find will always be 30 arrows, second bow is going to be 40, third bow is 50, and so on.
Hooks are
this
progressive too.
Yep.
Magic is progressive. Slingshots. Bomb bags. But yeah, get your GGs in chat, as we will be getting a game 3 between Schulzer and Alexis.
GG's.
And we'll be seeing what is on... Nope, it was a refund.
Okay, I am really... Yeah, we have to wait until Schulzer.Dunzer.quits to find out what where that lens is. He's still going at the moment. Then we'll see if... In the meantime, we'll see if Alexis wants to interview.
Yeah. I mean, I know it's pretty late. All right. Well, what will he do as soon as he sees that strength 3 on Sun's grave? He'll hold it up majestically. Because I'm pretty sure this is an FF.
Yep, that
Which,
is a
understandable.
quit.
Just gotta save some time of day. Or time
Yep.
of night at this point.
Huh, okay then. I found our lens.
Where was it?
Apparently this one thing was accessible, it was supposedly accessible after all.
Oh
Or at least the
my
logic
god.
thinks it is.
Oh god. Yeah, because
Oh.
you could slip right through the like one of the silver boulders. Oh my god.
One might have to double check the VOD for the specific boulder layout because...
It's on the
I do.
left side, I know that for sure. You start on the left, and then if you notice in the back, most of it is just bombable stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's left side.
Right, let me switch to the interview scene while I'm thinking about this. And we will be getting our... Looks like we've got Schulzer in the waiting room, and I think Alexis will be joining us as well. Sorry, I need to go menu with about 4 different things right now. But yeah, apparently that boulder mace must, at least logic figures that the boulder mace skill was available.
Yeah, because if you go left side, one of the red ice boulders, there's like a bombable boulder behind it, and it's just a line of bombable boulders. But like, there's um a silver boulder amongst them, but it
Mhm.
doesn't really do a whole lot if you can slip past, which you can. It's weird, and you need at least, I think it's 2 bottles.
Well, we certainly had bottles available. That at least wasn't a problem.
Yeah, we had access to all 4 bottles. Yeah,
Yep.
Goron City Maze on the skull as child. Uh, it was cursed.
hmm Oh, hey, I'm looking at the hints in the spoiler log. Apparently, the bubble wall trader had a hint that there was a wall in Gorm City on the side of GT on the
Oh my goodness,
right
yeah.
tab. OGC was foolish. Gee, thanks. Very helpful. Apparently, Hyrule Castle Storm's Grotto had Lon Ranch Path to Tower. Okay, yeah, there was a couple things in there.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh, that would be for Saria's song.
Sorry, song. I think the Chew Bag was in there too. You're
Oh
supposed to
yeah,
like
chew
save
bag. The
chews.
chew bag would be guaranteed that for Spirit Trial.
hmm
If we
Spirit
were able
Temple
to
has
see.
6 major. Yep, Spirit Trail has 6 major items. That checks.
Right, we
Zora's.
actually did see that one. I remember.
Oh yeah. And then yeah, we've had some of the other major items that were interesting for hints. um, let's see. Yeah. Where did I put the thing? Got too many. It's got too many things open at once because I'm also restreaming, so I've got a lot of tabs open. Um. Yeah,
Yep.
Graveyard Warp. Yeah, totally inaccessible. That figures.
Yeah, I figured that would have been the case. And it probably, my guess is for the dungeon was it was Dodongo's Cavern. Actually, it's either that or Water Temple.
Yeah, we saw it had to be one of those two. We saw the rest.
So it was water, so basically guaranteeing it being impossible.
hmm Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna tow Schulzer in here. I think Alexis is taking a break and he'll be in once he's back.
All right.
As hey
Hello and
Schulzer, sorry about that.
GG's.
GG.
GG. Man, that was rough. It was fun.
It was an interesting scene. Very fun settings.
Yeah.
I think it was quite good in the early game, but I just didn't find any item. And then, oh, hammer, oh, a bow. And then, right after, I could have checked Shoot the Sun, and one check after I get the bow. And then, of course, Shoot the Sun is expired in the end. Kind of
Yeah.
unlucky.
Yeah, Alexis had a very late shoot the sun as well. He did it a little before you. He never went back. He uh he uh he didn't go as far in forest as you did. He got the hammer and left essentially and never went back. But other than that, you guys, between you, pretty much full cleared that sea. There was not much left.
I'm not sure if
Yeah.
I had anything left. Maybe like one. I think I had the
So-
one thing I had in mind. I had left was the skull and the Con City maze.
Your logic
Yeah.
The
was
only
supposed
check
to
I
get
had
that,
left.
Schulzer. That is your lens.
Yep.
Ah, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking about it. Like, where's this lens? Like, come on, game. Like, we need a lens to get in logic. I knew
Yes, we
Spirit Temple
did.
couldn't be in logic. We only
Nope.
found 2 keys. That's not enough.
Correct. Spirit key logic's a little weird in these settings, but you did not have a logical access to get to the Spirit Colossus that way.
Hmm.
I had to go think about that for a bit because Spirit key logic is extra weird in RSL.
Just
Well,
didn't get
especially
enough
with
keys.
these
Like, I think you need
You need
need
3
three.
keys. Yeah,
you
we
need
had
3
we had
keys.
2.
Yeah, 3 keys, and you guys saw all chests available in or out of logic, basically, with before climbing up adult side, which everything there is 3 key locked, and that's not accessible. So
Yeah, I was kind of unlucky that. I mean, like, how do you get the Din's Fire the first time when you go through Spirit Temple the first time? It's just it's an awful check. Like, when do you go back? When you
Oh, actually, so Alexis crossed the wasteland on foot, got Dins that way, and went to Spirit later. So he got his rank.
Oh,
first
that
in
makes
Spirit.
sense. Yeah, I don't think this is like the correct routing, so to speak, because I think like Spirit Temple is just faster and has more checks and is in logic and all this. Kind of in logic. It's in logic, but
Well, you
yeah,
didn't have the
maybe if you
wallet
end
that
up.
Oh,
was
that was the
missing the
other
wallet
thing.
in Forest because that's why he went that way, was to check the stuff there.
Oh, right, yeah. Alexis
Wallet?
got the second wallet in Forest quite a bit later. Which
Yeah,
he-
Hello,
wait, that
NGG.
was my tycoon one, wasn't it? Oh no, yeah, the second one. Ah, yeah, that one.
yeah. And you, Alexis, GG.
Yo,
GG.
thank you, GG Schulzer. What a
Yeah,
seed.
like we figured out that the main difference is that I went to Desert Colossus via Spirit Temple and you lost, and therefore I couldn't get a boomerang the first time in Spirit. That's the biggest difference.
Colossus, I do Colossus pretty quick, I think. Something
Yeah.
like 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour 30, something like that.
Yes. I think you guys actually got Dins at about the same time. But Alexis, you did that before Spirit, and so you got Boomerang first time in Spirit. Schulzer had to go back for his Boomerang.
Okay. I see.
I basically last okay that besides maybe the lens on the Golden City Club, which I also never did. Did you do that?
No,
Uh,
neither of you.
No.
It was tricky.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I think you needed
Alexis.
2 bottles. I wasn't
you
sure,
needed
but
two.
too.
Yeah, go on maze, okay.
Ouais,
Yeah.
elle sculle dans la maison Garden City avec un enfant. Dans la crête, c'était ton lens qui était logiquement requis pour traverser le Wasteland
Oh.
Sexy.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
Il faudrait avoir
Yeah.
2 bouteilles, nous pensons, pour Blue Fire pour ça.
Yeah. Okay, oh wow. Oh
Yeah,
wow,
just
what a
explaining
wild
the
one.
logic of it.
What a wild
Yeah,
logic.
I think it was the first time I had Boiler Shuffle at all. I never played it with it before.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of
Yeah,
weird.
I think it maybe the third or maybe fourth time I get it in the tournament.
I think
But it was
I
nice seeing a boss
commentated.
shuffle.
I mean, we knew about Boss Shuffle at the moment we went to Child because we have a path to Queen Goma, but Queen Goma is but Deku is not a stone. Wait, how does that make any sense?
Oh yeah, we
But we
forgot. We got a little confused on. If you watch us back, we get a bit confused about the dungeon layout for medallions. because ZSR has a thing where we can pull the locations of stones and medallions based on which boss has them, but we forgot that it was boss shuffle, so we had the dungeons notated by stones and medallions marked as where the original dungeon was, and we mixed up boss shuffle with it, so it took us a bit to figure out what dungeons were actually required. Oops.
Yeah, it was also nice seeing Boss Soul Shuffle. I was worried that we were not gonna see it like restreamed this season because we've seen, I think, Soul Shuffle. We saw like regional Soul Shuffle and all Soul Shuffle, so it was nice seeing Boss Soul Shuffle.
Yeah, it was pretty cool to see that.
Yeah, that was fun. Oh, how did you like the shops in this scene?
Oh,
Hey,
just so
Falcon,
garbage.
how are you doing?
I think I killed him 3 or 4 times, something like that.
I think Schulzer killed him like 10 times.
Oh wow.
Maybe I couldn't play it. Like I bought a bandit soul which was not required. I bought a Water Temple boss key which was not required. I bought a bongo soul which was not required. I just bought everything in this.
I counted. There were 12 items in shops. 2 of them were locked behind just were one wallet. 4 of them required your second wallet. 4 of them required getting your giant's wallet. Your adult wallet. And then there were 6 items, 300 rupees and up. So lots of shopping.
Did shopping. A big part of the item in more expensive than 300 rupees.
Yeah, there were 6 items over 300 rupees, and I think 4 of
Oh,
those 6 were more than 400. That was kind of funny for us in the early game. It's just, oh, everything is in a shop.
Oh, everything is really expensive.
And it just,
It was.
yeah, we spent a while just wondering where your second wallet was, because it's like, okay, game, everything's wallet locked. Can you give us a wallet, please?
And then, hi, Richard.
Just finding the wallet so early actually didn't help me because then I bought the stuff and none of the stuff that was behind 2 wallets was required. Like we didn't need hover boots in the end. We didn't need all the souls behind 2 wallets. The only thing we needed was like the fire tile.
You needed the fire
Silver
trial silver
rupees.
rupees, yeah.
Yeah, that's like the only thing that was actually required.
mm,
It was the fire boss key as well.
Yeah, that was single wallet locked.
Yeah, it was so nice having a Kaliko pass to Queen Goma, and then you find a thanks. I don't know, boss soul,
There's like 5
Water
things
Temple
in
boss key,
cat
and it's like,
shops.
oh look, a Water Temple boss key. It actually makes sense, and then oh, it actually doesn't make sense because it's just thanks to get the boomerang instead.
Yeah,
And then
path commands on Restream
so
looked like a
strange.
mess for a bit.
in the end, it
Logic
was
was
also
so strange.
just the Ludo's letter, I guess. Which also made
Ruda's
sense.
letter and strength 2 were both in CAC for that path. Zora's domain path took a wave to here took us a bit too because there was like 3 different things in that shop.
The way of the ruin this seed has many items.
Yeah, and then the beatable only was really fun. Required only was really funny this scene. Because you guys there was like chat was asking how are we only have 2 dungeons beaten? That's the only dungeons we're beating. You couldn't beat anything else in the game. Got locked out of the rest, which is pretty funny.
Yep.
There's so many things that you never like thought about before, but yeah, it was fun. Any idea for game 3, Alexis? Maybe on Sunday?
Sunday I don't know of because I need to leave in the evening, so I guess it's hard to schedule a random setting. Saturday you can or not?
I'm not sure yet. I need to look. I can
Yeah.
tell you today or tomorrow.
Yeah. And I think next week I'm pretty available, so I guess we can find a day anyway.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I'm
don't
not.
forget
That's the
SGL
problem.
semis, don't forget your SGL match too, Alexis.
Yeah, I need to ask Kolaba. Maybe I check quickly before the race what he said.
Mhm.
I not answer him because I have my match, but I
Yeah.
see speak about Sunday. Maybe for SGL is fast, so I guess with my with the time I have in Sunday, I guess it's okay. But yeah, because I need to leave in the evening, I think a random setting in Sunday is not a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could also play on you in the evening, so that doesn't work out. But yeah.
Uh,
Thanks for the match, thanks for the DC, and I should go to bed now. So
Yeah,
see you guys
GG.
later. Good night.
yeah. Thanks for the stream and good luck to the GG again. And he leave. But yeah. Thanks for the stream. I go to speak a little with French for stream.
Yep, absolutely. GG et bonne soirée, bonne nuit. À la prochaine.
Thank you, merci. Have a good day, evening. Bye. And see you for game 3.
All right. And any last thoughts from your end, Alex, before I take us out here?
Nothing that I can think of other than I guess we should just do the final thanks, like to our runners, Schulzer and Alexis, to our trackers, Carliana and Palm, to you both restreaming and being my co-com.
Absolutely, always a pleasure. This was fun. And yeah, so that's going to be pretty much it here for us for now. Coming up ahead on the ZSR schedule, there's going to be a Majora's Mask Randomizer tournament race starting in about 20 minutes. Either here or on ZSR2. We might move it over here depending on what the restreamer thinks of it, but that'll be Nath versus Nasho. And then tomorrow we've got more Majora's Mask Randomizer matches. That's basically most of our schedule at the moment. We've also got some Wind Waker Randomizer matches. There's some Zelda 2 Randomizer Upstarts tournament matches as well, so all kinds of things. If you want to keep an eye out for all that. And of course, we'll also have the Game 3 of this finals whenever they are able to schedule that around their respective schedules and everything else happening. But for now, that's going to be it here for us. Thanks for watching, everyone. We're going to raid over to Banjo Race, doing a restream of a little mini tourney they have as well. So between Purple Rupees and the Light Swords, we'll see how they're doing over there. Thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you next time.